Alright, time for round two. If you were in the first stream, you may have seen it just absolutely go down. I was fixing it because I was on the wrong internet. But this should be working now, so sorry about the inconvenience. So let me go see if this will work. And it looks like some people might be starting. So let me go, is this gonna work? Yeah, it's gonna work. Okay, looks like he's having some internet issues, but now while we're giving it a second, I'm gonna go ahead and add in the chat to the stream. That way it's a little bit easier for me to see it and read it. And it looks like we're doing fine so far. Hopefully. It doesn't look amazing. Anywho, we are going to be starting the tournament quite soon. We already have everyone in here, I believe. Command C over here, edit. But yeah, sorry about the long take. It took a while to get this actually ready. Way longer than I thought it would be. But once I get this all set, we will be starting. So 1608, 1608. No, that's not it. There we go. Theoretically, we should be all set now, yeah? Alright, I think we got it. And let me go make sure this isn't dying. Didn't have all participants till last minute? No, it's alright, man. I took a lot of time. Yeah, I know, it took a really long time to get this stream up. There were a lot of problems I was facing in technical difficulties, but we do finally have it. Let me go delete my first attempt at the stream real quick, because I don't really care for that to be on there. But I think we're all set now. Congratulations on 5K. Thank you, Green. It was really glad to get there. We have actually gotten partnered now with Supercell. This looks like this might be the first match, actually, by the way. But with Psychopath, you already know who Psychopath is. Dropped to 22 trophies, was the first player who really showcased that problem for us. And let me go see, is this looking good? Nice, this looks like way better quality than last time. Last time was a little rough. I mean, it might be a little choppy, but yeah, new design, sick. Thank you. It was done by a viewer of mine, actually. And we got the water. I got a green screen now. It is all set and ready to rumble. So it looks like in our first attack, Psychopath is gone. He is just 6-star-ish. Poor guy. Alright. Sorry, this is a little bit. You actually did what's your code? Oh, I don't have a code yet. I do not have that one yet, but I got like into the Discord. I got the application set and done. So here's what we're gonna do. We are gonna probably just have to manually do this. There we go. Yeah, it's a little disorganized. These aren't very easy to hold when there's a bunch of random people, but how do you participate in the base design tournament? You actually just have to join my Discord, and then once you join the Discord, you should be ready to go with it. You just create a base, you submit it into the channel, and it'll be all set. Yeah, we're gonna have to kick this guy out if he keeps going like that. See? No, nothing crazy. Hmm. Okay. Alright. So I have to type a little bit. Alright, there we go. If your opponent leaves, you just win. Oh man, I forgot that gets blurred out. Alright, and now we're ready to go. So, this is going to be a little bit difficult to manage for the first, I don't know, first few people. You should have drawn a chart. We do have a bracket in my Discord server if you're interested in that. And now we finally have this going. Perfect. Alright, so it is Ish versus Red Psychopath. Sorry, I was reading Dark Lord's message in the chat. And now, well, I'm going to have to not open the chat too much. Yeah, Red Hunter's in this. So Psychopath got a 6-star against Ish. If Ish doesn't get a 6-star as well, he will be losing this first round. It is best of 1 for this first beginning part. And let me go find the bracket that I have. Wow. Oh, wow. I've been receiving a lot of DMs. 10 new DMs. Go team. Let's go ahead and see. It looks like... Ooh, his bomber isn't all the way max level. That's going to make this so much harder for him. Oh wow, there's everyone in the chat's gonna hate each other. We're gonna start kicking people out as they lose. Right now, looks like Ish is actually moving quite well through the base, even with the bomber being under leveled. And look, the double ability actually takes out a lot. But how is he gonna finish this off now? His bomber only being 18 is gonna kind of kill him here. He can take down the giant cannon with the ability through the wall, and that does get forced to the ability, but it isn't looking like it's gonna be a 6-star. So it looks like it's going to be Psychopath who is going to actually win the first round here against Ish. And then we're going to continue going on. Breaks open with the bomber. Yeah, it's not going to do anything, does it? I don't think so. He's going to die to the Mega Tesla. So Psychopath has won his first match, and that is the first one down. And we're going to keep going. Hello KOG Gaming, thank you for joining in. Wow, the battle machine just broke through a wall, even though the wall was already open. Can he get down this first stage? I don't think he can, but if he does, it gives him a chance, possibly. It looks like it might be down to time. No, he actually gets through the first stage, so he isn't out of this yet, although it's very unlikely he's going to be able to get to the second stage and take it down. Now, Psychopath does have 2 Teslas upgrading, so if he takes his cannon carts in smartly, he might be able to pull it off, but it's very unlikely. Wow. Chat is quite messy right now, so Blob doesn't go against him first, and he is taking in 2 cannon carts. Can he get this down? He can get down a lot of defenses with these cannon carts. Can he join now? Unfortunately not, just because it's already been set up with the brackets and everything. I really don't think this is going to 6-star. If it does, we will go down to time. It's unfortunate, Dark Lord. But I'll get you in one so we can see you use your wizards. So, how many people do we have participating? Maybe 30 or so? I think we might be doing one battle at a time. It's going to take a little longer, but might as well. So he's starting in his battle machine already. That's just a bad idea. He is going to be able to tank for the mortar. He should really be putting his cannon carts also into the cannon mode at this point, just so they run up and grab the buildings that are being tanked for, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen. And this is going to be a hold for Psychopath. So first one is all set now. And there's that. So that would be the first match. Unfortunate, he did not match the 6-star. We are going to be having to kick him out. So let's go ahead, just to make this easier. Whew, whew, whew. Alright, there's the first one. Yes, we are going to be kicking losers with a nice message. Just so we don't get confused. And then who is the next match now? Should we go... I guess we should go by trophies, maybe? What do you think? There are some underlevel bitter halls, 10s here. So, according to the bracket, what should we do for the first one? This is going to be a little messy we might do another round in the future. Tournament's going to be a little messy for the first few rounds until we get it down to a lot of the finalists. Let's go ahead and see where this was. It's just Red Hunter, Ham Show, and let's see. Let me go see who all is online real quick. Red Hunter is on. Alright, so I think we're going to try and do Red Hunter versus Ham Show. So as well, with all this happening, we're going to be doing... Yeah, 16 may have been a better idea, to be honest, but that might be what I do for my next tournament. I have one of mine I'm going to hold, and I'm going to have it mainly just be pro players for the idea of it, because it is going to be a pretty interesting concept rather than the normal. So we have the next players, which should be Red Hunter versus Ham Show. If Ham Show doesn't show up in, I guess, like 5 minutes, we are going to have to kick him out because we need to get this moving along a little quicker. And then let me go ahead and see who else we got. We did lose that person. Maybe we do Nocturne versus Hagemer. No. Kevin versus Hagemer, I think, would be the next one we'll do if they're not there. Yeah. Whew. This is gonna be really messy. Luckily, I'm hoping to cut this up into videos so it's more concise. But for the first minute here, it's gonna be a little rough. Yep, Hagemer. If it's you, it'll be you versus Kevin. So I think we're going to have to go ahead and kick out one of these people. He seems not to be showing up. And we'll just continue. It's only 24 out of the 39 online, so... Going to be moving a little quickly to see. Mako, who are you up against? So those people are out. Okay, so we're going to go on to Hagemer versus Kevin. And Ham Show is just not going to be here, so we're going to have to kick him out as there was no response. He's not in a battle. Preparing your power and hero bots, yeah. Yeah, cutting, for another video, I'd like to, with all the footage we're going to get from this, just cut it up into like 15-minute sections, I guess, to have different rounds. Now I need to figure out who do we want to put against Red Hunter. Maybe, let me go see what Moonchild looks like, because I think his opponent left as well. Moonchild versus Wolf, I don't know if he left. No, he's still here, okay. Those two left. Nocturne versus... No, we already got that one set up. Mafi, so we might do... Mafi seems pretty solid. Let's go see. Yeah, I believe I did. Not always the best, what can I say? So that doesn't really look like the best matchup, but there aren't many options. So Kevin he's there, And then disappeared. Is he in an attack? Nice there. And then Alva, I think we're gonna switch, what's his name? I think we're gonna switch Mafi versus what's his name? Moonchild? That, or we're just gonna put like Red Hunter against Hagumert if he doesn't show up. How? He said something, then it's been 1 minute, he disappeared. It's alright. So, how's everyone's day going, I guess? Right now, I woke up a little late, then I had to drive to my house, and then I, for some reason, had a bunch of technical difficulties. Daniel, what's your name in the game? How did he even just disappear out of nowhere? Your trophies got decreased from 14k and 2k. Yep, that's this that's the season right now. All right, let's go see who's Mako's against. Mako is against, because we can just put him up first because I know he's here. I don't think that guy he's against is gonna be here though. I think Mako may be versus Moonchild. Free W for me. I guess so. I don't know where he could possibly be. Alright, I guess we're gonna have to kick out Kevin due to inactivity. I mean, I don't even know where he would have been. Alright, so I think it might be Mako versus Moonchild now. Let's go see if we can find Kevin. He was just here a second ago. Hey, at least this will make it go quicker. Alright, Mako versus Moonchild. We're finally going into one. Gonna have to kick out Kevin unless he says something last minute. Alright, here is the very first one. Mako is going up against Moonchild. Yeah, I guess inactives give him like 5 minutes. If they don't do anything, then no. You dropped to 2 digits? Man, that's tough. Okay, so they're going in at the same time. Let's go ahead and see what Mako does. Now, this is a pretty solid base. I mean, he has a ground expo, ground lava launcher, archer towers that are both 2 inside the base. That's pretty solid. Yes, this is the tournament for the gold pass. This is the Builder Hall 10 part. We already did Builder Hall 6, 7, 8, and 9. So this is the last one. There is no trick not to get defenses. It just sometimes doesn't happen. Let's go ahead and see. Is he starting it? Okay, he's putting in his battlecopter. He's going to be able to get down the archer tower and maybe the air defense. Let's go see what Moonchild is doing against him. Moonchild is going to be using P.E.K.K.A.s against this base. Now, this doesn't really look like the most friendly P.E.K.K.A base, and he finds a push trap immediately. That's going to make this so much more difficult. Really good placement from Mako. Let's go ahead and see how Mako is doing. And Mako is still just sitting here with his battlecopter going out throughout the base, letting it work. I don't know where he really plans to use this, but I mean, it's a smart idea because he has a ground expo. It's going to be one less big defense for his baby dragons to worry about. Now, there is the guard post on this first stage, and he is finding some air bombs too, so it seems like Moonchild may have predicted someone would go against him with air. There's another big air bomb, takes out a baby dragon, and he is going to take down a lot of defenses there. The ability gets popped, and he only has 2 more baby dragons. He can get down the air bombs. No, he can't. They didn't go down all the way. He has to send in a baby dragon really quickly for them. And he does finally get them down. That's going to be a 3-star in the first stage. So let's go see how Moonchild did. And Moonchild got a 68% 2-star. So Mako does win. Let's just go ahead and see how much he wins, though. Does he pull this off? He did lose a lot of baby dragons in this first round. So let's go see if he can get the 6-star still. Oh, look at all those bombs he just found. That's gonna nearly kill Baby Dragon. That's kind of rough, but I mean, he already secured this round. It just depends if he's gonna get the 6-star for his self-esteem. Okay, so I think that should be the first one. Nice. Let's go ahead and see how he does. He only has 4 troops left, but then again, he does have cannon carts, and Mako is really good with cannon carts, so he can probably pull this off. See if we already have the first part set up. Perfect. So he's sending in his cannon carts. He's gonna get down a Tesla that it looks like 2 of them popped up. That is gonna still allow him to get through the space pretty easily. And now he's going through the crushers. He has 1 baby dragon left alive. It does have the ability. And the question is, he's probably going to use it onto the auto hut to take out all the zappies. It's unsure for sure. He does have a corner auto hut actually all the way down there. That might be an issue. I've seen many time fails because of that. And look, he's sending in his cannon cart towards the giant cannon because the battle machine is actually tanking for it now. So it's a really good read right there. He's going to get down another air defense. And, oh, he finds a Tesla out of nowhere. He needs to put a baby dragon on it, but he doesn't see it get caught. That is so unfortunate. He loses his cannon cart all the way up there, and he uses the baby dragon ability, doesn't hit everything he wanted to. I don't know if he still gets a 6-star here. He might be able to pull it off. Looks like the auto zappies are going to get taken down, and he does manage to pull it off. He is going to have to waste some time getting all the way down to this hut, but it doesn't even matter. He is still taking down the base, and it wasn't like super easy, but it wasn't super hard. He has gotten through already, so we're gonna have to go figure it out. So I'm gonna keep a list here now of all the people who won. So for Psychopath and Mako are moving on to the next stage. Nocturne wants to be invited back. Okay. What we could do is Nocturne versus Red Hunter maybe. Let's go ahead and start that. How to join clan is closed. Yeah, the clan is closed. Let me go see if we can, how I can manage this one out. I'll go here, I'll change it to invite only, put your name into the join thing, and I'll let you in just because you were here last time, but we aren't going to be letting in a bunch of other people. So let's see who we have now. Max Killer is still online. Oh man, already. Yeah, we're gonna have to change it back soon. Alright, so Mako is moving on. That means our next attack is probably gonna be there we go. Oh man, okay, we gotta change this off now. So Nocturne versus Red Hunter, I think is what we're gonna do for our next one. That's a lot, yeah. There have been a lot of people who have lost a lot of trophies lately. I mean, you already see in the leaderboards there are people nearly at 16,000 trophies, and it's only how many days? Like 6 days into the season. It hasn't been that long. People are already pushing super high just because of how many glitches there are in the game. And in addition to pushing really high, a lot of people are dropping. We actually have one of them in the clan right here. Moonchild. Look at his personal best, 9,000. He's at 22 trophies. He's a maxed out player. And let's go see who Galaxy is up against first, because that might be what he's upset about. Don't demolish me. Let's go see if Nocturne is online. I mean, he just joined, so I imagine he has to be. Oh yeah, maybe I should turn on censoring, because that would probably help a lot. I mean, right now it's not censored. Here, let me go. Alright. Pasu. Why should we kick him? It looks like Pasu just copied Galaxy's base. That might be why he's upset. Alright, well, they're going to be going against each other first. Alright, so Red Hunter and Nocturne are up now, and it looks like they're going to be going at the same time, and here they go. Yeah, dropping that hard is pretty rough, but, I mean, you can't really do much about it. Oh man, he stole a base, that's why he's upset. So Red Hunter is really good with P.E.K.K.A.s, he's also really good at trapping bases, so we're going to have to go ahead and see if he's going to fall for it. So we have Red Hunter just still thinking there, they just want to make sure they don't mess anything up. And now we have Nocturne versus Red Hunter, and we're seeing a lot of bases we have never seen today. I mean, this is not a base you usually see. It looks like it might be a variation of one. Now with the lava launcher so close to the edge, I think cannon carts could take it out, especially with these two archer towers. Look, nothing's protecting them. So two cannon carts could solo out the archer towers, and Nocturne does have 3 baby dragons and 3 cannon carts selected, so that might be what he does there. And let's go ahead and see. It looks like Red Hunter's going in. He's taking out a ground expo with his battlecopter. That's going to be really solid. I do have control of my green screen. It's just I don't really know how to change it that fast. And now Red Hunter's breaking in. 2 wall breakers are going to open up everything except for the Mega Tesla. The Mega Tesla compartment is still closed off, and that's going to be a huge problem for these P.E.K.K.A.s. He is also going to have to go right through a crusher, and luckily his giant does tank for the Mega Tesla one more time. And he really needs this wall breaker to move forward. He does now use the ability, get the P.E.K.K.A.s in there. He needs to use his P.E.K.K.A. ability, take everything out. Or actually, he might be able to save it. And that was kind of a close one. He did lose a P.E.K.K.A., a giant, and 1 wall breaker. He does still have 1 wall breaker left and his battlecopter. So he is going to be going on to this next stage. Let's go ahead and see if Nocturne, how he's doing on Red Hunter's base. And currently he is as well working through it pretty well. There's only 2 more archer towers left, and he's going to go ahead and solo off one of them. He has 3 cannon carts left and a baby dragon with the ability, and that's going to be able to help him get through the first stage. So both of them have gotten 3 stars now. We got to figure out, are they going to get the 6 stars? So we have Red Hunter going in first. He has 4 P.E.K.K.A.s he's bringing, and he is up against a pretty interesting second stage. I've never seen this one, and it looks like he's going in for the uncommon approach, going all the way in from the opposite corner. Marcus, we have already started. We already have the brackets together. I don't think we can get you in. Let's go ahead and see. Right now, we already have all the brackets set up and it's already started. I don't think we can add in any new people, but we will be hosting more tournaments later in the future. It's just right now, it's not going to be super easy to add people in. Right now, Red Hunter has just gotten a 6 star. And now we're going to go and see if Nocturne going to still get this against him. Now he has 3 cannon carts, 2 baby dragons. It's going to be interesting. I'm going to push this season while there's a lot more days. I would still push this season if you want to get a cool personal best. But wow. So Nocturne is up against him. He still has 3 cannon carts, 2 baby dragons, and I think this is going to be a for sure 6 star. And then I think we're going to have to go down to time. So let me go ahead and see what people want. We might be having to do it by time. I don't know if that's going to be the most appreciated method of figuring out the ties. So let's go ahead and see what people say. 2 people say time, 2 people say, okay, so I think we're going to be doing time. So it is going to make cannon carts a lot more difficult. Alright, time for now. So let's go ahead and see if he's going to get this down in time to beat Red Hunter. That is a big disadvantage to using cannon carts though, because he is not going to have enough time to win a lot of the time. So trying to get your Discord, but all the links in your channel, including this live, is invalid. Really? Yeah, sure, I'll go check if it works. I'll go change it to one more recent. So it looks like he is going to lose to time, and Nocturne better not be trying to swag these baby dragons It looks like he's trying to swag baby dragons to prove a point, but that is actually gonna kill him here because he's gonna run out of time. So, are we gonna have to redo this? Because he clearly had a good attack. I mean, swag 2 baby dragons against him. So I don't know how we're gonna do that. Yeah, he swagged the baby dragons, and then there's a corner hut. He still doesn't want to put down the baby dragons. He's gonna run out of time here. Like, even if once he gets a 6-star, he just loses by time. That is okay. So that's true as well. How do we? He swagged, but we were kind of going in this by time. So now we got to figure out how we want to manage this. Like, how are we gonna manage these ties? I guess we didn't really say it was down by time. Yeah, he swagged 2 baby dragons. Yeah, so we're gonna have to redo this. So we're gonna have them rematch one more time. They both got 6 stars, so now they know they need to bring the heat. They need to go fast. They can't take too much time. We're gonna go change the link into the description. Yeah, different base or same army, different base. And let's go ahead and see if this works. So let me go for one, add an invite to this. There he is. Never, and it should now work, maybe. Yeah, I think. Yeah, Red Hunter dislikes that. It'll be based on time going forward, but whew. Let's go ahead and change the description of the live. I don't really know where to do that. Could do a rematch based off troops that haven't been used yet. So let's go ahead and see, how do we want to finish off this? Can I edit the description or what? No, I can't edit it right now. I could have sworn I set it to never expire, but I may have forgotten. I always do it for my other videos. Alright. So Payne's opponent is left, so we're going to go ahead and put him up against someone else. Whew. Bob, if you ever do a tournament, bring maybe 16 people or bring people who aren't random. This is a little difficult with a bunch of people that I don't have access to. Yeah, this tournament is going to take a second for now. Yeah. Daniel will be versus Payne. And here is the second match. So are they going to use different bases? Are they going to use the same base? So it looks like Nocturne is opting to use a different base up against Red Hunter. But look, he's using a really common base in the meta. And he may have trapped it for P.E.K.K.A.s. That, or he's trapped it for cannon carts. This was a really interesting choice by Nocturne, using a base that has been used quite frequently, and it looks like Red Hunter is going to be choosing to use the same base, and he's probably trapped it. So let's go ahead and see how Red Hunter does against this common meta base, because he's definitely seen it quite frequently. So this is an interesting choice by Nocturne to run such a commonly used base. Now, again, he may have trapped it. There are 2 places for Teslas here, I think. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, this is a different version, I guess. Usually there's two Teslas on this base, but I think he may have added a few extra defenses. Here comes Red Hunter. He gets hit by a giant cannonball with his bomber, and he's still getting hit by that. That's actually going to be a big deal if it kills his bomber. And it does. He gets his bomber killed from the giant cannon. Alright, so we're going to have to keep going forward, but this actually isn't looking super solid. The Mega Tesla is still in a completely other compartment. He needs to use his ability. Good job with the Battlecopter using the ability. He can probably take out... Oh no. The Mega Tesla's on the P.E.K.K.A. He gets down the Mega Tesla. He can get down the Roaster, and this is going to be a very, very narrow 3-star. So how is Nocturne doing? So Nocturne is going against his base, and he's going to have 3 baby dragons still alive at the end of this. Oh man. I don't know if Red Hunter gets this. Alright, well at least he still has a P.E.K.K.A. alive. So this is going to be very difficult for him to overcome. I mean, losing almost his entire army in the first stage. Luckily, he does still have the bomber. He is against the second stage, which has a double cannon and a cannon upgrading. This is going to be a whole lot easier, and it's definitely going to be a bit of an advantage for Red Hunter. And look at this. He gets hit by a push trap. He finds another push trap and 2 Teslas. And I guess he just has to go all the way in at this point. Look, that bomber bounce is really good. It's going to allow the P.E.K.K.A.s and the battle machine into the base. And it's going to be pretty good. What if we make another clan? Someone will track the tournament from this clan. It does take a lot longer doing it like this, but a lot of people dislike the idea of not doing one at a time. We could do just multiple people at once. Like, not the same people attacking each other at the same time. That's what we're doing now, but like multiple people attacking each other at the same time. But some people didn't like the idea of that. And oh man, is not apparently Nocturne's about to throw this. Nocturne gets a 134% 3-star. Whoa, it looks like, oh man, I think he must have lost his carts. It looks like Red Hunter either trapped him or he messed up his carts. Red Hunter surprisingly is gonna win this one. Even though it looked like Nocturne had this one in the bag with 3 baby dragons still surviving after the first stage. And it seems like he must have thrown it. Let's go ahead and see how that happened. And here goes. Let's go see if he tried to use cannon carts, because Red Hunter might have trapped his cannon carts. That is what Red Hunter is known for doing. He's great at trapping. He has 2 bombs out here just because they're being upgraded. How did this go so poorly? And look, he did. He trapped his cannon cart with a Tesla, and then the mortar is going to take it out along with the cannon, and that was going to be it for him. So after that point, the Teslas that Red Hunter placed killed 2 baby dragons in a cannon cart, and that was all it was going to be. He did not get any of the value he wanted to get, and that just made it a whole lot easier. So that is a great win by Red Hunter. Now we're going to be doing Daniel versus, I think it's Daniel, yeah, versus Pain. Daniel versus Pain again is going to be our next match. Yeah, isn't that was a really wild. I did not expect that to happen. So we have so far 3 winners. Okay, and we are getting right into the next one. Really glad this is about to go quickly. And here goes the next match. Now we are determining ties based on time from now, and that is going to make it a lot easier. And then as we keep going into the tournament, once we get down to the finals, then we will just do it off of rematches and new armies. But until then, just to make it go quicker, we're going to be determining ties based on how much time they have left over in this. So let me go see if this is, there we go. Perfect. So Daniel's up against Pain and Gain. He is bringing in baby dragons and cannon carts. He is going to be able to take out this Air Expo and the Roaster if his cannon cart goes where he needs it to, but it might be trapped. Let's go see how Pain is doing up against Daniel. And Daniel has a pretty interesting base here. This is actually one of Mako's bases. One that's quite old, I would say, and that is the one he's going to be going in with. So let's go ahead and let me add the winners here. Who won that? Red Hunter surprisingly won that match, even though he lost a lot. Pain took a lot of time, and did he disconnect? No, I think the link might be messed up. I just can't figure out how to change it in the middle of the stream. It will be fixed from now on. So let's go see how Daniel's going to be doing. Pain and Gain is not disconnected. He was just taking his time thinking, and look at the cannon cart value right here. That is absolutely huge. He's going to get down the Air Expo and the Roaster. That is definitely a base building flaw from Pain and Gain, so that's going to be huge. Yeah, Daniel is using a base that Mako made, and this is going to be a really, really easy clear, I think. I mean, I don't see how this goes wrong at this point. He's already done so much work, and he just took out almost everything now. That's going to be it for Pain and Gain's base on the first stage. So how are we going to do against the second stage? Now let's go ahead and see how is Pain and Gain doing up against Daniel. He is starting in that he might lose on time. We'll have to figure out when the actual attack time started. Since it has a photo, okay, cool. Alright, so now he is not doing too great. I mean, actually, look at these cannon carts. This cannon cart finds a Tesla, nearly goes all the way down, and he isn't going to take down the Mega Tesla either. If he can get down this giant cannon in time, he is going to be able to move on to this next stage, and it looks like he does. And he took a lot of casualties there, though. If there's any bombs on the outside here, now would be a good time for them to show up. The P.E.K.K.A is finding all of them, not the cannon carts. That is really, really good for him, and he is going to put them into the mortar mode. That way they take out that air defense a bit faster. And both of them used cannon carts. Both of them took quite a bit of time. Daniel absolutely sweeps through the second stage against him, though, so we're going to have to go ahead and see how quickly can Pain take down the second stage. I don't know if we are counting the time it takes to look at the base or not. Alright, killer. So... How long was he here for? Alright, so Pain and Gain is going against him. I guess we should figure out, are we going to be doing this based on the total attack of the replay or just on the attack time? I mean, I think full replay is how we're going to do this, so Pain and Gain might lose this just purely based on time. Yeah, I mean, a lot of there. If you're confident in the attack, it might work. But considering right now the the time is going to be a big part of this, that is going to be hurting a lot of people. Full replay is how we are basing this. I mean, the time is important no matter what. Even if it's just the time you have to take thinking, that is still a competitive aspect of it. If you have to take longer to figure out how to take down a base, that is still going to be something that somebody was better at you then. So we are going to be counting the full replay time. So he needs to get down this crusher. He needs to get down a lot of these air defenses. He puts his cannon cart into mortar mode. I don't actually know why he did that. He did not need to do that. And it looks like he's going to be able to take out this base. But now here's the question. Who had more time? They both got 6 stars, but did he lose on time? I think he did because he took so much time to think. It is 2 minutes and 38 seconds versus, I think, like 4 minutes. It's 3 minutes and 52 seconds. So Pain is going to lose that one, unfortunately, due to the time. Whew. It was a really good attempt, though. They both got really great 6 stars. And that is going to be, unfortunately, the end of the road for him. So let's go ahead and get this set up. I guess that is true. Baby Dragon will win. Yeah, Daniel did win this one. Alright, so who is up next? That is a good question. Let's see, who won that one? Daniel won this one. And now it's gonna be... So Pasu left, so we should do... I don't know if Prantique is still here. Alvin Terrio versus Prantique, maybe? I don't know if he's even here. So he's not there. Here, we can do... do you want to do Alvin Terrio versus Utom? Or I don't know, is that... What do you think about that one? Because I think he lost an opponent. Wait, what is your base? Okay. Yeah, I think you got that. Prantique, I do not think is here. I think it might be... Or is he? Let's go ahead and see real quick. Oh, he is. He is here, Prantique. I don't think he's here, though. A lot of people joined and they just went offline immediately. Yeah, I didn't really think about putting a cap on it. So there are a lot of people here. Did we already do Mafi? I think we already have done Mafi. Maybe we haven't. We can do... What's his name? We can just do Mafi versus Utom to start this part off. To count the planning as time? Well, I don't know if you're watching, Max, but if you think about it, you got to... you should... If you think about it, seeing who... why am I messing up my speech? If you think about it, looking at the base and being able to figure out how you want to attack it quicker than someone else is still something that's going to be kind of competitive. Is how much quicker can you look at a base and figure out how you need to attack it. And then again, also when you're looking at this and trying to figure out, like, I don't know, you kind of have to use certain strategies. It's also still competitive because if you are playing at this level, you should be able to use multiple different strategies. And so right now, Baby Dragon spam is going to be the strongest, but then as we move forward, it's not going to be based on time and it stops being that. So I think it is fine. Let me go. We're going to do Mafi versus Fighter Utom. Just waiting for him to get out of this attack real quick. Whew. Up here, base from 4 Mako, yeah. Yeah, everyone stole Mako's base. Nothing new today. Poor Mako, yeah. We're doing all the tournaments based on all time. So it is going to be Mafi versus Fighter Utom. And that's going to be our next stage. We're not Carbon Fin, are we now? Here it is. So Mafi is going straight in. And we're going to go ahead and see. He looks like Fighter Utom is using a base that a guy named Blib Blob built. And he has shifted it around a little bit. He has changed the lava launcher from being in the middle. I think this is a base that I shared too. So, I mean, I think he may be using a base from me, but let's go ahead and see if he still gets this down. Is this plugged in? Nice. So he looks like he's going in with cannon carts and archers, and he is being cognizant of time. I mean, look at this. He already put down the archer onto the builder hall to make sure that goes quicker. Now, let's go ahead and see what Fighter Utom is doing versus him. This is a... interesting base. Look at the Electro Wizard usage here. He's going to take out so much with that. And you can call it what you want, but this isn't Baby Dragon spam because look at the value he's getting here. These Electro Wizards are actually chaining through the entire base. That is absolutely great usage of them. And you don't see that often. A lot of people were complaining because, yes, it is going to be kind of dependent on who can attack faster. But when someone does something like this isn't anybody abusing the time factor. This is someone using it actually looking at the base, seeing the value they can get. This is a really cool attack strategy. Sends in the cannon cart, and he is going about this base so quickly and so smart. That is a really, really cool approach to the base. And let's go ahead and see how is Mafi doing against him. Now we saw he was going in with cannon carts and archers, so this might be down to time. He is also crushing the base, but he brought in 12 archers and he doesn't have any of them surviving. That is surprising, but he looks like he is going to be taking some extra time to do this. He does get hit by the lava launcher. He is taking a lot of extra damage. Hey Snork, how you doing? Oh man, he's going to be able to take out the Mega Tesla, but his cannon cart's going to get hit. No, it doesn't. So he has 3 cannon carts surviving, whereas Fighter against Mafi is going to have 2 baby dragons and a cannon cart alive. Now, I don't know who's going to be faster right now, because he did lose a lot of time, but this was a really, really quick attack with the wizards. So, I don't know who's in the lead right now. And they're talking in Spanish. I don't know a lot of Spanish. I can speak some of it, but I don't know what they're conversing about. Now he's on to the second stage here, and he can outrange both these double cannons, but he isn't going to be going for that. He has all baby dragons, so let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Air defense as well. This is an anti-air second stage. Let's go ahead and see how Mafi is doing against Utam. I don't know if I've seen that base before. Let's go ahead and see. This is also an anti-cannon cart second stage. He's going to try and get out this multi-mortar real quick, but I don't know if he's going to get it in time. So he needs his baby dragon to get out. It needs to get raged. I think it barely got raged, and it looks like Mafi might be able to move through this. Once he gets down that multi-mortar, there isn't anything left but Teslas. And there one is popping him up immediately. He is going to take it out with his baby dragon, and it looks like Mafi is going to be able to secure a 6-star, but he needs to make sure he's doing it in time. He can definitely take down the rest of the base by now. But now let's go ahead and see, how is Utam doing? Is he going quickly? Can he take him down faster? He had a really, really cool first stage start with those E-Wizards, but I don't know if he's going to be able to get it down in time, or is he going to get it down at all? He's losing a cannon cart. He's losing the baby dragon. There is a air defense under construction right now. He doesn't get it hit with the dragon ability, so now it's going to be down to time. Who has the most time left? They both got 6 stars, and look at this corner hut. That is a really, really good play. I mean, just wasting some more time of Fighter, and that is going to be maybe the nail in the coffin for him. Let's go ahead and see. Let's go ahead and take a look at both the replays. Mafi had 318, and now Utam had 319. So, oh man, that's tough. I think he lost by 1 second. That's crazy. But look at the E-Wizard move here. He will, if he did not have that corner hut there, he would have lost, or he would have won that. But because there was a corner hut on that base, he did lose. He did waste a lot of time with these cannon carts. He had to go a little quicker, and that is going to be it for Fighter Utam. And that is also going to be it for my screencast. Give me a second. I need to send this back over to there. Am I getting hit up? Who's messaging me? 3117. Bear with me here. Ooh, interesting. I do need to turn down the sound though, so we aren't listening to a lot of game noise. So it looks like Mafi won by 1 second. That is absolutely crazy. So let's go put him into the winner's bracket. Let's see. No, we can make FJB go now. Let's go give him a smiley face. Let's go ahead and see. Who is FJB going to be up against? Dirty GPF Love. Oh man, that is true. Look at the difference between the base here. This is Dirty GPF Love. He is using Synthe's base. It is under level. He has a Mega Tesla upgrading. Now let's go take a look at FJB. Currently at, where is he? Currently at 15,000 trophies with a completely maxed out base. The base difference here is going to be absolutely huge. That is really unfortunate that he is going to go up against him first. Who wants to be invited? See a sucker. Where is he? He isn't even on. So do we make this happen here? What I think might be more fair is Alva versus what's his name? GPF. Yeah, FJB would have to earn that. So we could put FJB up against Psychopath. They're the closest, or actually FJB up against Galaxy. That's what we're gonna do. Boom. FJB is gonna go against Galaxy. And then Max Killer. Okay, so Galaxy and FJB are gonna both post their bases. They are both up at how many? 15,000 trophies. They're fighting for the top 10 right now. Let's go ahead and see where they are. Galaxy is number 9 in the world, and FJB is number 15 in the world. Very, very close. Let's do Albateria first, and then we're going to do FJB along with Galaxy up next. So this is going to be a little fun one. Okay, that is definitely not the person he was supposed to attack. Look at FJB talking trash. Galaxy would be too easy, is that so? So we're gonna start both these there. Galaxy would be too easy, but the guy with the Mega Tesla upgrading wouldn't be. Oh yeah. Here they both go in. We're gonna have Galaxy up against FJB first. Oh man. So that is true, but here's the thing about FJB which might give him an advantage is he's actually a really good Baby Dragon player. That's like all he uses, which, you know, if you don't like Baby Dragons, you might not like that. And I personally don't really like Baby Dragons unless I'm using them with something else. But with all that said though, right now with the time being the determining factor for a tie, that is going to be a huge advantage for him. Like he's going to, with Alvaterio now going in, he takes out the air bomb. There's a ground expo. The Mega Tesla is upgrading. He's going to have, I think, all his Baby Dragons survive this first stage. And guys, this is not even fair. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Baby Dragons and his Battlecopter. Yeah, that's tough. Let's go ahead and see how GPF is doing now against Alvaterio. Alvaterio does have all his walls maxed, but he doesn't have really any of his defense maxed out. Level 1 expo. And he is doing pretty rough against him. It looks like his candy cart got flung, and now he needs to use that ability. Takes it all that. Good job. His Battlecopter is still working. Yeah. I don't think that GPF is going to win this, I'll be honest. With Alvaterio's start, having all his troops still alive at the end, and not to mention he's about to lose another Baby Dragon, this is really unfortunate. You said you're looking for a new clan. You could always join my old home clan. It's called the Frozen Throne. It's a level 21, I think. I'll probably go back there at some point. Oh, it's true they can trap him now. So he gets through the first stage, but not super easily. I think it's not even going to be time that determines this. I think it's going to be based on just the 6-star. I do not think Dirty GPF Lover is going to be able to get a 6-star against Alvaterio's base at this point. He only has 2 dragons left alive. It's going to be way harder. So he is going to go ahead and go in. His cannon cart is a little too close, but his Baby Dragon's going to take it out, guys. It's not even close. He has 4 Baby Dragons, 2 cannon carts left alive, and the Battlecopter. That is a 6-star. Traps won't save you. This is why I love FJB. He likes talking trash. So with 4 Baby Dragons alive, now look at this actually. This is going to be a big deal. All these air defenses I think can be taken out in 1 Baby Dragon ability. So that's going to make this a whole lot easier for him. Yeah, look at that. All these air defenses he can take out in one baby dragon ability. A air defense or a baby dragon on the cannon could take out both of these. And now all of a sudden it looks like he is going to be able to get a 6-star. Can he get it faster? There is a corner or auto hut, so this isn't necessarily going to be guaranteed. This auto hut in the corner might be the death of him that already happened to the fighter Utam we saw. That's going to be really unfortunate. Just spectating this? Yeah, unfortunate. Fabio, I'll get you in a new tournament. I'm going to set one up soon. It's going to be a fun one, I promise you. And it looks like he is going to run out of time. Only one baby dragon left alive. That was worth it. Nah, that's tough. Let's go see. He's max is not funny. Oh, man. Yeah, FJB is going to be a pretty solid contender up against him. Invite you, loser. I did invite you. You can cry about it. So it looks like, what's his name? Albertario is going to win this. Let's go, just make sure. Let's go set up the bracket. Oh man, that was a really overwhelming win. So let's go put only sober people allowed in the clan. Man. Alright, FJB versus Galaxy. Let's go ahead and see this. I guess if he wants to, he can participate, but we're going to put him up against Mako. FJB versus Galaxy. We've seen the trash talk, yeah. So who do we even watch first? I think we're going to watch Galaxy against FJB. We already know FJB is pretty solid. And he is using a weird base, man. I saw him use this base this morning. I was thinking about how I would attack it. He had Tesla upgrading? Yeah. CPD is beast? Yeah. No, CPD is crazy, yeah. Mega Tesla upgrading, yeah, it was... You finished with all baby dragons alive on the first stage. It was definitely not fair. But I mean, what are you going to do? People are underleveled, people aren't. So FJB, no, Galaxy, look how much time he's wasting just trying to think on how to attack this. And FJB is probably already going into this. FJB is like already getting started. He's, oh my goodness, Galaxy, what are you doing? Galaxy is using such a common base. FJB knows exactly how to take this down. All he has to do is 2 baby dragons. There goes down the lava launcher. Oh man, the brackets, a lot of people left before the tournament started, so we had to kind of make our own brackets. But they still mean. And so, okay, this is going to be kind of an easy win for FJB if Galaxy doesn't get moving soon. They're both wasting a lot of time with these attacks, and here comes Galaxy going in. Baby Dragons and Cannon Cart. He's going to take out a Roaster with the Cannon Cart. He can get yeah, no, FJB's base is definitely easy. But I don't think Galaxy knows the secrets of Cannon Carts. And look at this. He might be able to defend. FJB's trash talk may have not been for nothing. He needs to keep going throughout the space. He only has a level 18 Battlecopter. And now he's going to take out the Battlecopter now. Oh man, this is going to be rough. He still has the Cannon Cart. Why isn't it in Cannon mode? It's being tanked for. You can put that Cannon Cart into Cannon mode. I guess not though. And he's going to be able to take out another Baby Dragon. And he is going to finish this battle off with... Does he even have a Baby Dragon left? 1 Baby Dragon and 1 Cannon Cart. Not looking good for Galaxy. Let's go see how FJB is doing it now. You have a surprise base for the next event? Oh man. FJB wasted so much time though. What is he doing? He has 3 Cannon Carts alive, but he's wasting all his time. They are both wasting a lot of time now, but I don't know who wins this. Let's go ahead and see. What is Galaxy doing on FJB's second stage? I don't know if he gets a 6-star here. He lost a lot of troops. He's starting in now. 3 Cannon Carts, a Baby Dragon, and the Battle Machine. That's a pretty solid second stage. So I don't know who wins this, to be honest. If it's based on attack and who did it better, I think FJB is definitely going to win that aspect of it. But we're doing it on time. So if he can get a 6-star here, it doesn't matter. He just needs to finish this up. He immediately finds the Tesla. So this means that this is going to be a walk in the park now. It's just going to be a lot of time that it's going to waste attacking this part of the base. This is going to be a little rough. You have a surprise? I'm excited. Let's go ahead and see. How is FJB doing? He needs to move quickly. He did use probably the most time-consuming strategy he could, and he needs to put all these cannons into the cannon mode immediately. Is there still a corner hut? He got down the corner hut already, and if he can use this ability on the baby dragon to take down the zappies, that would be huge, but he can't. He needs to go quicker. Oh man, come on FJB. You talked a lot of trash. Let's see if it was worth it. And there it goes. FJB is done. He did not take a lot of time to think. So FJB finished it quicker, I think, than Galaxy did with 3 minutes 14 seconds. Galaxy did not get the 6 stars, so FJB is going to win this part of the match. I don't even know. How did he not get a 6 star? I'm actually very confused how he didn't get the 6 star there. He had 3 cannon carts on the last stage. Did he hit a trap? Alright, let's go ahead and put FJB won that part of it. And we've gotten 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people currently down. Let's go ahead and see how does Galaxy win not get the 6 star here. I mean, he had, I think, all the defenses down. Oh, the guard post. The guard post could have caused a lot of problems for him. Even though he could have he may have forgotten to put a cannon into the cannon mode. He moved a cannon too close into the cannon radius and hit a push trap, and then yeah, that's it. Yeah, hit a trap. So let's go ahead and see who is up next. We haven't seen Fury go in today. He has a pretty solid base. Where's Q Maximum? Where is, what's his name? Max Killer we might send in. Let's go see Max Killer. Could do Max Killer versus Fury. Let's do that. Yeah, they're not too happy about that. So we have Max Killer's online. Fury, I believe, is online. And that's what we're going to be doing next. So and then let's go try and figure out who we want to do next after that. Let's see, we could do Sia Sucker versus El Gafiz if we really wanted. That could work. Alright, so Max is here. See if Fury is here. Sia, I don't know if you're watching. Fury? Okay, cool. So it's going to be you versus Max. Gonna be Max. Fury. Yeah, sure, I will. How about that? Hey, don't include me in war. Surrender now. Yeah. Sure. How about this? Mako. Mako versus CPD after. Fury, are you ready? Can viewers participate? This is a viewer tournament, but we already have all the people in already. Mako's 3. Yeah, we're gonna be getting a new. I had a. No. Oh, this you did this last time too. No, I can't say that's true. Let's say, let's go. Whew, okay. That's alright, Fury. Just take your time. Don't lose. Let's all watch him. Aw, man. Don't mess up. The account share cheat? Yeah, sure. How are you supposed to win? It's true. I'm your favorite Builder Hall YouTuber. Well, I'm glad to hear. I mean, I have a fun video coming soon. I'll show you. You can see it. I think hopefully by the end of today I'll have it up, but it's gonna be pretty wild, man. I've discovered an entirely new strategy, and just like my hog strategy, just like my cannon cart baby dragon strategy. This one might actually work for no reason. I was 6-starring max players with it yesterday, and it's really stupid. We will have more tournaments in the future. All right, Fury versus Max Killers. Who's up next? Good luck. I have a more pro tournament coming soon as well. It's going to be more I'm going to select the people I want to invite, and it's going to be really good players, and it's going to be quite fun. So all right. One, and now Max needs to go accept Fury's thing. Is he going to accept it now? I think he might be watching Fury's attack, which is against the rules. There he goes. Max is going to go in now, and we have Fury versus Max Killer, so he's going to go ahead and start. And it looks like he's going to be using P.E.K.K.A.s. P.E.K.K.A.s are a really quick attack. Cannon carts with archers? Yeah, man. Cannon carts with archers is awesome. Cannon carts baby dragons. I could probably 6-star anybody with 3 cannon carts and 3 of any troop. They're so strong right now, so I highly recommend you learn. I'm glad you are. So it looks like Fury is going to try and sweep through this base. Now, if Max Killer is using a really burnt base. This base is quite old. He can take out this Crusher real quick if he wants to. He's not going to use the ability. It would be kind of a waste. So he's going to take out the Mega Tesla now. And there is still a back-end Crusher, a back-end Roaster. He has 2 P.E.K.K.A. abilities left. 3 P.E.K.K.A.s alive there. He should really use 2 P.E.K.K.A.'s ability. Nice. Takes out the Crusher before it gets a shot, and he is just swept through the first stage of the base. Alright, yeah, that's awesome, Fab. I'm glad you're going through it quite quickly. Let's go see. Max Killer is going to be using an interesting strategy as well. It looks like he had a giant and a cannon cart, and he is using mass cannon carts, and it looks like he's already down on time. So he's going to be using 2 archers. He didn't really need to only use 2 archers, but I mean, I guess it makes sense why he did. Just to be sure. Ushav, this is a viewer tournament. Like, a lot of people here are viewers, and it looks like Max is just about to lose a lot of troops. A lot of people here are viewers. It just kind of is unfortunate that a lot of my viewers are also top players. But this is a viewer tournament. I can make one that's strictly all viewers at some point as well. So it looks like he's going to get through the first stage. We're going to go figure out the bracket soon. Let's go see how Fury is doing on Max Killer's second stage. He got through the first stage super quickly. And look at this. He's going to 6-star his next stage, but there's a corner hut. He needs to get that down super quickly. He cannot waste too much time on it. He absolutely swept through both stages, but I don't know if he's going to be able to get this down. He doesn't want to waste too much time. But look at how he absolutely obliterated this base. 1, 2, 3, 4 P.E.K.K.A.s, 1 giant with the ability, a bomber, and the battle machine all still alive. Fury did this crazily. That is great. And now let's go ahead and see how is Max Killer doing against it. Max, ooh, he found 2 Teslas immediately, and he had to use hog gliders to take them both out. The chat lags because I have a very low latency, or very high latency actually. So it's gonna take a second for everything to get to me. When I see it, that's when I see it, but when you send it, it's a little bit later for me. So he's going to be trying to get the 6-star here. I don't think he wins this. I think Fury is going to get this. Let's go. And it looks like he's going to put the cannon card in. He is going to get down the cannon. But here's the thing, is he's already wasted a lot of time. You've maxed BH9 besides Battlecopter. I would say upgrade to Builder Hall 10. You're going to be able to get a lot more work done when you're at a higher level with maxed out troops. You're going to get a lot more things. You're going to be able to get more loot. I look and talk like XQC. I've had people say that to me before. That's a little unnerving. but I would say upgrade if I were you. Because, I mean, you already have the majority of it maxed out. No point in waiting. Let's go see who had less time. Fury had... Alright. 2 minutes in the attack. That is one of the quickest we've seen today. And Max Killer had 3:23. It is going to be a loss to time. That's not going to make Max super happy. So let's go ahead. Okay. Let's put... What's his name? Fury won that portion of it. Yeah, it definitely does, Fab. But here's the thing is, once we get into the later portions of the tournament, it isn't going to just be on time, it's going to be on the attack. There will be rematches, but until we get to the later portions, just so we aren't wasting a lot of time, we are going to be doing it according to that. So let's go ahead and see who is still here. Ricard, Giannis. So we're gonna see if they're still here. If they're not, we are gonna have to kick them out and continue on. A lot of the people who are here, who are viewers, aren't there. How is the viewer selected? There is the winner selected. The winner selected on just like, it's gonna be a bracket. Best keeps going up and up and up, and then once it's all the way done, that's when we select the winner. All right. Well, we can do Wolf. Wolf seems pretty solid, I would say. Wolf versus Gaffis. Let's go see if he's online. If Gaffis is not online. Alright, okay, cool. Alright, so Giannis is on. So let's go try and hurry this one up. I think we might need to kick out Ricard, yeah. And let's go ahead and see Prantique. Prantique never showed up. We're going to go ahead and kick him out. So let's kick out him. I think Ricard we need to kick out. Ahmed, we could. Do you still play main base? Okay, I do not really play main base that often. I mean, I'm still upgrading a lot of things, but there isn't a lot more that is just interesting to me right now with it, so. Alright, well that's just not working. But I still enjoy the main base, but I don't play it hardly ever. The capital, I have not played the capital in so long either. And that's just, you know, obviously there are a lot of issues with the clan capital at the top level, but just personally for me when I play it, it's not that fun. Like the graveyard spam just isn't my favorite. It's why I don't use baby dragon spam. Yeah, half the players didn't show up, which isn't that bad. We're just gonna keep kicking them out. But you should, let's see. I'm currently maxing out my package and I'm thinking what to upgrade next. Oh man, yeah, I would say bomber. You can still use a level 18 cart pretty solidly, but let's see what's Phantom look like. Let's see, put him against. Let's just keep kicking out the people who aren't doing anything. Giannis is here, Ricard is not. Ahmed I haven't seen show up. So this is going to make it go a little quicker. Yeah, sure. So we're going to start them up now. See a Sucker and Mako aren't doing anything. Let's see. So we might have to put Giannis up against you, Alva. I'm not 100% sure. Let's see. Alright. Dark Phantom and Q Maxim are going in. Let's go ahead and see how they do this. See a Sucker? Okay. So, See a Sucker, yeah, see does not have the advantage in this, I'm sorry. Sia Sucker, the leader of Midnight Bash, Mako, the #1 player in the world. So, can you fill current viewers in place of those who didn't show up? We could, but at this point, it was just more of an issue with time. Yeah, we have 59 watching. It's actually not that great, though. It's just, it's not as entertaining of a stream because there's been so many people who didn't show up. So, Leonard is out. Alright, Amrutesh is here. So, I guess... Let's go... Ooh. So, there's that one. Yeah, it's true. You heard what Trey said first, guys. Gotta take it easy. Alright, so Q Maximus starting in. He's using a cannon cart in the cannon mode. Really good idea. That way he doesn't kill it. Yes, the tournament. Okay, so we got 2 more people going. Okay, now we're running things along quickly. We're just going to go ahead and get through this first one. So let's see. We got 2 people up against each other. El Gafis should be going up against Wolf. And yeah, for 5K subs, really, I didn't know that. I typically have 200 watching. I didn't know that 59 was great. If Wolf is not on, we're gonna have to kick him. Raven, I don't know if he's on. Let's go ahead and see. 1, 2, 3, 4. No Raven. There he is. Raven is on, so we could put Raven versus Bird. How's that? Let's just try and get through a lot of these quicker. No, I did not. I did not have cancer. No, it was Trey. I don't even know. I don't know if I'm pretty sure there wasn't anybody who said I got it surgically removed in my Discord. I think that's a little bit of a white lie. Sorry for my loss. Yeah, man, it was pretty difficult. But I don't have testicular cancer. Don't fret. And did not get it removed. And my question is, how would Trey know? That's the question there. Hey, Chillax, how you going, man? See, Bird versus Raven. Oh, I forgot this already happened. Stream's been pretty good. It's been a bit of a pain. Let's see. So, Dark Phantom. Giannis only got 72% against Amritish. Dark Phantom looks like he lost. We're gonna go add another one in. Okay, there's another winner. So, not accepting that, yeah. Giannis, yeah, rest in peace, man. It looks like the winner of that one is going to be Amritish. Man, we should have done more people at a time, way quicker. It's been pretty good, but we're blasting through it now. It's been kind of tedious, to be honest, trying to get through all these people. I do not think Wolf is online, so we're going to go ahead and kick him. Alright. Amritish. Perfect. Okay. Psycho, Mako, Red Hunter, Daniel, Mafia, Alva, FJB, Max, Amritish. Perfect. So now we only have a few more people. Hagyurmit, I think you already went, didn't you, or did you not? Didn't you already go? Could have sworn you're like one of the first we had. So let's go see Mahora teens. Alright, Gaffis is apparently in the dentist office right now. Oh yeah, I am still thinking about doing that, Papa Reese. Wait, did you watch that entire stream VOD? That's crazy. Yes, I am still thinking about doing that. And I just have to figure out how to get it set up. And I'm gonna get a capture card soon. Right now, all I'm doing is airplaying my iPad footage to. Okay, so Hagermit never fought. So is airplaying my iPad footage to my computer. So I'm gonna get a capture card that's gonna make it a lot less laggy. So I don't think Ahmed is here. Okay, let's go see what Mahor teens looks like. Looks like that. All right, we're gonna put him against. Yeah. we're trying to get through these as quickly as possible, if anybody's wondering. So let's go do... Let's go try and do that one as well. Oh, this has been a real pain. Chill X, no, this is not the this isn't the base one. This is just gonna be the... Okay, Raven and Bird are on, so they're gonna get through. This is just a the tournament Builder Hall 10. I'm doing the base one a little bit later, so they're gonna go ahead and we have 4 friendly challenges going in at once. Raven's against him, Mahor teams is against Hagermert, Bird is against Raven, and Hagermert is against Mahor team. So that's gonna get down a few more people. Let's go ahead and see if there's anybody else we have yet to do. Ahmed never showed up. We're gonna go ahead and kick him. So that only leaves us with... I don't know. Pain and Gain did not win, unfortunately, but he can still stay here. Let's go see. Let's go ahead and watch Bird versus Raven. You will send some crazy donations in that if that's the case. You might get banned. What are you gonna say? Yeah, I guess that's maybe why I'm scared to do super chat. Is just like the slurs start pouring in. All right, who? Okay, cool. So we got Bird versus Raven. He is using all cannon carts and archers, a really solid strategy. Raven did have a did you really win? That's because the other guy did pretty poor. Raven did have a archer tower upgrading, so that's gonna hurt him. Now we're gonna go ahead and watch what Raven's doing up against Bird. I think Raven uses baby dragons, and he does. Now this looks like a base that I think Bird actually built himself. Bird is a really good base builder, so it makes sense. And now Raven needs to hurry up, get down this Mega Tesla. He gets it down before he gets a shot off. That's really important. He still has 2 baby dragons left to go. He needs to get down this Expo. He's going straight in for it, finds an air bomb, and it looks like he's going to get it down pretty easily. Should he use the other baby dragon ability? Probably not. He does go ahead and do it anyway. 3 baby dragons surviving. What does Bird have? Is he still going through this quickly? Bird is still taking his time, and look, there's a lava launcher still up standing. Wait a second. This is going to be an issue. This lava launcher could possibly kill his cannon cart. His cannon cart has to go through a wall before it can hit the lava launcher. He's going to lose another cannon cart. He's just placed down all his archers to try and get it faster. He only has 16 more seconds. He needs to hurry up. And wait a second. Okay, these archers are going to save it for him. He nearly time fails there, but luckily he's going to get through the first stage, and it's already really, really close. So let's go ahead and see how is Raven doing up against Bird now. This is going to be the determining factor. It might be a time fail, if anything. Look at this second stage. A pretty cool looking second stage. You don't see that often. And look at Raven using the Electrofire Wizard. What is his plan with this? He can put it into the cannon. He does put it onto the cannon. What's he going to get here? He might be able to chain a lot of these air defenses. He's going to get down a lot of juice here, actually. Look at this go. Hopefully he gets down this cannon in time. He does get it down in time. And now he's going to be able to take out another air defense, getting down 2 air defenses with 1 Electrofire Wizard. Now come in the baby dragons. He finds a Tesla. That's going to be a little bit of an issue. He needs to use the ability on the Zappies as well. Or maybe he doesn't. He's not going to use the ability on the Zappies, and honestly I think that's the best play. If using Mass Baby Dragon attack, letting the Copter die in stage 1 is a big no-no. That's exactly right, Fab. And that's going to definitely hurt Bird here, but we need to see if Raven even gets through this if Raven even gets through this stage here. He needs to use this ability. Oh man, wait a second. Raven fails against Bird, getting 182. So now this means that Bird can possibly win this. Ooh, he only has 2 cannon carts left. This might, I don't know if he gets this. He needs to take down this mortar. He can take down the mortar. Except maybe this cannon will be too close into range if there's a Tesla that kills him too. There's really no good approach for Bird now. He is out of time. He needs to go quickly. So Maho 212, Hagu 57, Maho wins. Ah man. Yeah, poor Raven there, losing that. This cannon cart finds a Tesla, and he needs to get through so much more of the base. I don't know if he has the time for this. Even if he gets to this... Oh, he puts this too close into range. Oh, guys, I think he's going to lose this one. Even though Raven failed, I think Raven still will win this. And now we're going to go put next winner here. I think it's a guy named Maho. And that is going to be it for Raven here. He is going to win this, and Bird is unfortunately going to lose, even though Bird had a really nice base. So now we're waiting on who is left. I do not know how to say this name. And then Mahoratines is done. Here, yes, we already got. We really need El Gafis to come up, but if he doesn't come in time, I don't know what we're going to do. STHA is still here. So let's, who do we put him against? I mean, Sing. Oh man. That was a close one. 15,000, yeah, 15,000 is crazy that people are even reaching that. Kind of broken, I'll be honest, but what are you going to do about it? So I don't know if he's going to be there. Oh man, yeah, he did lose that one, unfortunately. I don't even know how to say this in chat. Maybe I can like copy the name. No, I can't. I don't know really how to ask him if he's here. Let's go ahead and see. Oh, Sing is here. Okay. There we go. So that's going to be our next match. We are down to kind of the finals. I mean, we had to go through a lot to get here. This has been a real big pain. But we are down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 people remaining. I do not know if El Gafis is going to be here in time. It looks like Sing did not even post a friendly battle, but that's going to be Sing's fault. Whatever. It's actually going to give him an advantage, and Xanady is going to be able to see what Sing does so he knows how he needs to attack. Oh, poor guy. Alright, so let's go ahead and see how we should do this. Hagumert, you died. Yeah, I mean, you had a really, really good attempt there. It was just like a few things didn't really go the way you wanted it to. Let's go ahead and put... Who else do we have left to go? One of the guys is currently in the dentist office right now. His name is El Gafis. He finished really high in the world. But I don't really know where, if he's going to be able to come back in time. Let's go ahead. Sing is going in with all baby dragons. He knows that he needs to get this down in time, and he's using actually a base that I shared, which is funny. This base is not actually that weak to baby dragons. There's going to be a lot of air mines in the middle here. So can he still get it down? That's the big question. Let's go ahead and see. There aren't a lot more people that we need to go for this first round. This first round has been a pain. Leonard is no longer there. And look, these baby dragons are avoiding everything. Now his battlecopter is going to go in for the builder hall, the Mega Tesla, but look, there are the air bombs I was talking about. It looks like he's going to be able to get this down, but I think he might lose another baby dragon. And he does get down to the first stage. He loses another baby dragon. He only has one baby dragon and the battlecopter left standing. So how does he get down this next stage here? Guy with the Arabic name, are you there? Oh man. Alright, so we got Mahoratine's done. Sing, he's going in now. This guy's going in now. Here's is done. Only 20 people, 19 people left. Deepak. Who is Deepak? He boosted his hero and his army. Yeah, a lot of people did that actually. It's a little bit of a commitment, I know, but let's go see if we really need El Gafiz here. I don't know if he's going to be here in time. We could just move him on to the second round. And we might as well... Let's go. Let's go see if we start with that, because we only have some of the lower people down. We have a lot of the pro players up first, and we can start with a really big hit now. See a sucker? Yeah, he's out. Alrighty. Yeah, I should go do a CPD drunk face revealed the other night, so if anybody wants to see that, join the Midnight Bash Discord. Let's go see if he took it out of the chat yet. Yeah, he would pass. So we might go ahead and start with the next bracket because there isn't a whole lot left to go. Oh man, what? And it looks like Singh is going to be able to take out this section of the base. And we're going to go ahead. While he does that, he needs to put up a challenge as well. Alright, so let's go ahead and start FJ. Let's do... Let's go see where Red Hunter is in here. Let's go give him a fair match. I couldn't play because I know I couldn't win. Yeah, a lot of people are right now up really high in trophies, but a lot of those people up high in trophies aren't actually the best. Now, granted, you are looking at really solid players, like these top 4 or 5 are really solid. Like Mako finished #1 in the world, so there are still some strong players, but you probably could have competed. There we go. Let's put his name. What's his name? Alright. Alright, so now they're doing their final thing. Daniel and Red Hunter are going to go in. And let's go ahead and get started into the stage 2. It took a long time. Psychopath is here. Yes, this is the guy we protested for. And he is actually at 15,000 trophies. He got a complete turnaround, and hopefully it doesn't happen again. Alright. Second clan in the world, down to 3. Yeah, well, we only have like 20 people here. Alright, so stage 2 is started, and it's alright. Future tournaments I host, you should really join my Discord. Why don't I'll go put a link to it in the chat right now, because I've been meaning to, and I just forgot, so why don't I go put that into the chat if I can find it. And let's go ahead and see where Red Hunter goes against. That is not the right stream. I got my phone here ready to rumble. And Red Hunter's wasting no time. He knows there's no ties. If there's a tie, it's going to be on time. That gets stopped for it. Let me go see if I can send this in the chat real quick. And Red Hunter's going straight in, but he is taking a lot of damage here, so he needs to hurry up, because if he doesn't get this down, it's probably going to be a loss for him. So he needs to get this down in time. He needs to get it down quick. He is getting down all the rest of the defenses. Can he save this P.E.K.K.A? I think he loses it, but he does still have 2 bombers, and his P.E.K.K.As with abilities still alive, so he is still going into this next stage pretty solidly. Just put never expire, save, copy link. Let me go see if that shows up. Perfect. Wonder what that does. Alright, and now we are into the next stage here with Red Hunter. Let's go see how Daniel's doing. So it looks like STHA did lose. So we're going to have him move on to the next stage. We've already seen how Red Hunter's doing against Daniel. He is into the second stage with 2 P.E.K.K.A.s and 2 Bombers. And Daniel against Red Hunter is a little bit behind on time. He's using Baby Dragons and Cannon Carts, but he has 2 Cannon Carts and a Baby Dragon. So right now Red Hunter is in the lead, but can he finish off this next stage? Let's go ahead and see. Can I pin this in the other one? Oh, perfect. And let's go ahead and see. Red Hunter is moving through the second stage quite quickly. He's using one of his attacks, and it looks like he is buffering now, actually. Or then maybe that's my Wi-Fi. Hopefully not mine. I don't know if it's mine. So it looks like Red Hunter might be losing Wi-Fi. Let's go ahead and see how Daniel's doing. Is it my Wi-Fi? No, it's not. It's Red Hunter's Wi-Fi. Red Hunter is losing connection, it looks like, in the middle of it. I don't know if that'll matter, except he might not be able to use the abilities like he wants to. And Daniel's already taken down his corner hut over there. He is going through this quite solidly, but he has very low HP. The Zappies are going to kill both his cannon carts. Wait a second. Daniel is going to be failing against Red Hunter here, and that is a huge win for Red Hunter yet again. I will be testing bases hopefully in a few days from now. I just have to find the right time for it. Oh man, Daniel got 189, Red Hunter got 200. That is going to mean Red Hunter is going to move on. Really, really close. Alright. I think we might be having FJB. Let's see. Why is there caps lock? Okay. Let's go see if this will work. Some people are copying my base. That's alright. This base is not my actual base. I just kind of put it in there for people to use. It's actually, if you want the link to this base, it's going to be in my Discord. That's going to be a lot easier if you want to copy it. Just join my Discord. I have it in the chat there, and that's going to be ready. So we have FJB versus Psychopath we want to do next. Then we could do Mafi versus Fury, I think, as well. Oh, whoops. Let's do, yeah, we're gonna do Psychopath. Oh, maybe we're gonna wait a second. Alva, one sec, guys. How can you join? Unfortunately, the Gold Pass tournament has already started. This is it. How I win? Yeah, I mean, winning, you just gotta win. So, Red Hunter and Daniel have been set up. Fury's your friend, really? He would destroy you? Okay, we can go find you a fairer match. We're working on the brackets right now. I don't know, Fury. You have a pretty solid base. I mean... Alright. Q Maximus left the clan, so I guess that clears up that problem. Hey, Trigun, how you doing? Check your friends list. I have a lot of people on the friends list that I gotta get to. Let's go ahead and see who we have moving on this round. So Q Maxim just left the clan. We should just do... I think we might not even worry about the bracket aspect of it, do we? Okay, we're working on the brackets right now. Forgot the day that we met in... Oh man, you don't remember him? Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and we're going to start with... That's just going to be a little rough. Okay, sure. Alva, Maho, Mafi, Q Maxim. Q Maxim already left, so we can put Q Maxim. We can put... Okay, we're going to do Fury versus Mafi, unfortunately. Wait, I misspelled that. Oh man. I put you into GS? What's GS? You mean I'm night mode GS? Put a message into the Discord. There were actually tournaments for there were tournaments for lower builder halls quite recently, and the lower builder hall stream is coming soon. I just have like lower builder hall videos are coming soon. I just gotta get to work on that. It is a 1 versus 1 challenge for now. So we're gonna do Fury versus Mafi, and then let's see Deepak versus. No. We're gonna go off the bracket a little bit. What's off the bracket a little bit, Alva? That way there's like a better second place, because otherwise it's not gonna be a real great second place. Just so we give everyone a chance to get some sort of placement. We got Fury versus Mafi now. Fury said he would lose this, so let's go ahead and see if that is true. He's switching to Pekkas, it seems like, and yeah, it's a good idea. And I think stage 3 is when we're going to be doing ties not based on time. I think that might be best. Or should we just start it now when it's top player versus top player? Maxim left by on accident? Sure, we can put it back in. Yeah, man, it's unfortunate. We started it quite recently ago. You said he left on accident. He's already joined a clan. I can't even invite him. So if he wants to join, you can invite him back. Oh, there he is. There you are. First place. I think I might do second. I don't know for sure if there is a prize for second place yet. You missed the tournament because you had to visit a nuclear reactor? That's crazy. Oh wait, look at this. He's on the first stage here, and he is going to lose almost all of his troops. Fury is, at least. So let's go ahead and see how is Mafi doing against Fury now. Yeah, so I announced it in my Discord. That was where all the notifications for it were. We will be holding tournaments here in the future. You should really join the Discord for notifications about that. Look at this cannon cart getting hit by the roaster. There have been some pretty poor cannon cart positions here. He also knows that he's low on time, though. That's probably why he's doing a lot of this in a hurry. And he does still have 3 cannon carts left to rumble with. We could do. Yeah, next one is definitely going to be 16 people. This is a lot to manage. You caught Red Hunter once stealing your base red-handed, and I'm not surprised if your base is also stolen by him and going to say he made it, really. Red Hunter, you're being called out. I don't know if he's actually watching this. But the base I'm using right now, Fab, is just a random. It's just a base I made, so it's not too important to me if he steals it, because I've already posted it in my Discord and everything. So if he takes it, so what? Alright. Let's go ahead and continue seeing this. He finds another Tesla. The Tesla just took out 2 cannon carts, I think. He's lost 2 cannon carts at Tesla, so this is actually going to be close. What did Fury get? Fury got a 140 5-star against him. It was an unfortunately big fail, so let's go ahead and see. I think Mafi wins this. He does, so it's going to be Mafi moving on. So we got Red Hunter and Mafi, and then we're going to go ahead and do, I think, FJB versus Psychopath. That's going to be our next one. Base is not maxed yet? Okay, yeah. I do vaguely remember that base you copied and did a slight mod on mine. Oh, that being your base you copied into. Oh man, Mako coming in, speaking the truth. There's already quite a few people gone at this point. So we got Mahor versus Alvaterio coming soon. Q Maxim, if Gothis would just head on back. Yeah, we're doing a it's not a time fail because what's his name? Fury only got 140. So Psychopath versus FJB. Or wait, can you go? Oh, Mako wants to go. Needs to go eat real quick. Okay. Well, who do we put Mako against? Let me go ahead and see who we have left. We're gonna put Mako in first just because he has to leave soon. Let's go see our bracket. Who do we have left to work? Okay, Mako versus Raven. We're gonna do Mako versus Raven. That's gonna be a pretty good match. I mean, we have a pretty big player. Well, I already did a tournament for lower levels. We did a lot of them. You want a 10-minute break? Well, it depends. Raven's offline, so we're just gonna, yeah. I think Raven is offline, so we can go eat real quick, and we'll just give him time. But yeah, we've already done a tournament for Builder Hall 6, 7, 8, and 9. This is just the Builder Hall 10 part of it. Or maybe not. Here, we're going to give Raven the opportunity. Let's see, is he still online? Alright. Let's go ahead and see that now. See what he wants. This is slightly chaos. We should have done it a little smaller, but we're going to push through it. And we're going to go ahead. We can do now with rematch. Wave back to him. Alright, looks like we're going now with rematch. Bitter Hall 8 tournament. I might do another Bitter Hall 8 tournament. Next tournament in Bitter Hall 10, we do not know yet. Yeah. We're going to do it with the rematch. It's not going to be based on time. And we're going to go ahead and Raven versus Mako going now. Give you a break, Key Maxim, what you want. Alright, so something tells me Mako's probably going to eat this base up. I mean, look at this. It's true, there are a lot of different Builder Halls, and I'm the only one hosting any Builder Hall tournament so far. Like, Itsu hosted one, but apart from him, I am the only person, I think, who is really hosting tournaments. FJB versus Psychopath coming up next. Both top players in the world, so I mean, this is going to be a really good match. Right now we have Mako, the #1 player in the world 2 seasons ago, versus Raven, the #3 player in the world last season. Now, something about Raven is Raven has finished 1 place ahead of me in every season. The first season he got 33 in the world, 32 in the world, I got 33. Last season he got #3 in the world, I got #4. If you want to be notified about tournaments, you should really join my Discord. I'll go put a link to it right now into the chat. If you're interested in joining, let me go send it. See if it'll go through now. There you go. Join that Discord if you want to be notified about tournaments and events. And it looks like Mako is going through this. Mako has lost a lot already. Wow, look at this. Mako's doesn't have this that secured. Let's go ahead and see how is Raven doing against him. Raven against Mako. I think he might be doing pretty good. Oh man, Raven's going in pretty strong. I think he gets through the second stage before Mako does. Mako needs to hurry up. He cannot lose on time here. But then again, we are not basing this on time. We are basing this on the rematches. So if they lose, they're going to rematch. Raven can change the base or choose to use the same base and trap it. Mako can do the same. And they're gonna go to the second stage both. Let's go see how Raven's doing. So he still has 4 baby dragons. Any tips for free-to-play players to max? I would say doing the what's the thing? We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna see how Mako is doing against him now. And Mako is switching to Hog Gliders, it looks like. And that's a good choice because from right here, he could reach both these cannons. He just has to know. He tests for a Tesla first. That is a really smart move. And now he has to hope there are no push traps. But he used that Archer to test for a Tesla. What a smart move by him. He knew there was probably one over there because look at this huge value you get with a cannon cart. So he is going into this base quite strongly. Now we're going to go ahead and see how Raven is doing against him. Is he going to be able to get the 6-star? This might not even be a tie. Raven does get the 6-star unless if he doesn't have time. Does he have time to get it? He has 45 seconds. He needs to get down 2 buildings. That's not secured, actually. Let's go ahead and see how Mako is doing up against him again. And Mako's taking his sweet time. There are no ties. There will not be judged on time, though. And then next after this, it's going to be... Let's go. Free to break. Alright. Mako is still up against him. He's getting down the double cannon. He's getting down the regular cannon. He still has to find another Tesla. There it is. And he has one cannon cart moving around the base. The other one's in mortar mode. And it looks like he's going to be able to get down this base quite easily. Sorry, I had to yawn. And that's going to be a 6-star from Mako. Anyway, for free-to-play players, I would say look, Raven got a 200% too, so it's going to be on to the next round. I would say farming by using taking a lot of defenses gets you a lot of elixir. You can get down all your walls real quick. You can get down a lot of things real quick. And then on the other aspect of it, getting the gold, if you take a lot of defenses, then you'd go do a lot of attacks at lower levels. You can get 6 stars more frequently, getting you better things. Do it tomorrow. I can't do it tomorrow, no. So it is going to be a rematch. I will arrange a Bitter Hall tournament sometime soon. FJB, if you want to go against... that would be kind of... Is he gonna... It is going to be a rematch from now on. Right now we only have some of the top players in the world, so they probably are going to get 6 stars versus each other, so this is just going to be kind of more fair. And here they go. They're going in against each other yet again. Now, is Mako using a different base? He sure is. Mako's going to be using a different base versus Raven. And now Raven has to adjust to this. Now, I will tell you, I 6-starred this base with Night Witches, so Mako, you better hope he doesn't know that. And let's go ahead and see. Raven is using the same base, but he's probably trapped it. And Mako knows that, so he's going to be using a different composition. A really smart hit here. We could do... maybe Mafia versus Q Maxim. We're going to go ahead. We're going to see how Raven's base goes. Yeah, we can run a poll. If just join the Discord and we will run a poll at some point soon. Alright, let's go ahead and see how this goes. Get some really good value. I mean, you saw what that cannon with the baby dragons just said. They got some really good value getting down the lava launcher, getting down everything he had to worry about. Now he's going to keep moving in. Time is not a factor anymore because now we are further into the tournament. It was only that way at the beginning of the tournament because we had to make sure that we weren't wasting too much time getting all this stuff set up. But now that we're up against a lot stronger players who are going to 6-star more frequently, now it is going to be rematching, yes. Goffus is back, and we're going to figure out who we want to put him again. We're going to put Goffus against Q-Max. Oh, maybe. Wait, please. Okay. So Mako is going to get through this base. 3 cannon carts and archers still alive. And now I'm going to go see how is Raven doing against Mako. Mako is using a different base versus Raven, so it is going to be a little more complicated. But look at this. Raven has taken out a lot of his first stage, and he has 4 baby dragons left to do. And we're going to go ahead and see. He has 3 baby dragons, so they still have the ability, and he's putting them all encircling this base. Going to get a lot of these air defenses down, and he needs to make sure he uses this ability at the right time. Mako only has a level, like, what is that, level 2, level 4 auto hut, only giving a few zappies, and it looks like this is going to be yet again another 6-star. You're dead? Yeah, I mean, it gets a little more difficult at this point. I guess if you could do it quicker, maybe, but still, at this point, now that it's more about the attack than it is about the time, it is going to be a little bit more on rematch basis. Let's do... So let's go see how Mako is doing up against Raven. This is going to be a lot longer of a attack now. Is King Bob there? Is he doing good or did he lose? King Bob is not here, but he would have lost. It's true. No, King Bob probably would still be in here if he was here, but he did not show up because he hates us. And now it's going to be... the winner gets a gold pass, yeah. It's not the biggest prize. You also do a 1v1 with Psychopath. Yeah, you got a 1v1 Psychopath, one of the best players in the world, versus also Mako, #1 in the world, versus Raven, #3 in the world. And yeah, there's a lot of people to face. Because of trees and roots? Oh man, that's tough, Raven. Let me go. Yeah, he has 2 builders going, so he can't change his base because look at this. He has 1 and 2 of his of roots and everything. Look at all these roots. He can't change his base at all. How is he gonna do that? Yeah, that might be what we do. Rematch on... Did Mako run out of time? There's no way. Nope, they both got 6 stars yet again. We're into the next stage. Yeah, I would try and bait Mako's cart if I were him. Oh, that's what I see. I see how that worked. Well, he still did it. Alright, so we're going to be doing a rematch with different troops this time. That way it isn't going to just be a repeat of them just 6-starring each other. So we're going to change how we're going to do this. We got a lot of magic items. I should really use some. While we're waiting for that to work out, they're going to be editing their bases. I'm going to go look at this base. Do I have all my obstacles moved? That's my decoration base. Is this one? Yeah, look, we have all the obstacles that can be removed now. Let's go ahead and remove this gym box, and that's going to be that. 4 different troops? Get a shield for aesthetics? What you mean? You want to do Noah's Ark? What? Is that your autocorrect, Mako, or what's that about? How do I... Hear me out. I know it's here somewhere. It's like a filter. I don't even know how to filter the clan chat. Okay. So it looks like Gaffies is going to win against Q-Max. I mean, he only gets 93%, and El Gaffies gets... Oh, attack. Oh, please get a... Oh, you guys are upset about that? Okay, sure. Gaffies is going to get a 6-star. Here you guys go. You don't like my shield? There you are. I am now in Titan League. See if Raven is here. Yeah, Raven's on. There are not a whole lot more people here. do like max 2 per troop. You want to do... So do you want to do Noah's Ark? Click on delete account. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if delete account is gonna be the best thing for me to mess with right now. So let's see where Raven is. We need his input on this so we can figure out how we want to keep going about this. We could just put FJB versus Psychopath. Red Hunter's already moving on. Let's go ahead and start Deepak, and who else is he against? Deepak versus Amritish. Max troop, 2 max per troop. So they want to do like... What about 2 stage? What is that? What are they even talking about? Deepak versus Amritish. Then we can do Alva versus Maho. Just to make it go a little quicker. Once we get to like the finals, we'll really focus on everything. Alright, here's a fun attack now. It's gonna be that they're only using 2 max. The background music? What's wrong with the background music? I don't really have that many up ready to go. So we're gonna have Deepak first going on in the background. And get deep. There we go. So now everybody's going. Mako's ready, so we got 2 people attacking each other at the same time. Tap more settings. Where? More settings. Filter clan chat. Where is filter clan chat? Am I blind? Well, I don't really care about that. Anyway, we're gonna go see Mako attacking Raven. Since they already got 2 6-stars on each other, they're gonna be using two max troop per camp. So Mako's gonna be using, it looks like 2 P.E.K.K.A.s. Oh wait, is he gonna be switching to... Okay, 2 P.E.K.K.A.s, 2 Hog Gliders, and two cannon carts. And what is Raven using? Raven's going to be using 2 Giants, 2 P.E.K.K.A.s, and 2 Bombers. A really good idea, actually. He does have a pretty good strategy here. So this is going to make it a lot more difficult for both of them to 6-star. If they both still 6-star, we're going to have to make them do like Noah's Ark or something, because there is no way we can just keep doing this. Okay, so Mako brought in some archers. He triggered a Tesla that he must have known was there, and then he brought in 2 Hog Gliders and then 2 Baby Dragons. Now this is a pretty smart approach. Mako already knows he can take down both these huge defenses alone with the Baby Dragons, and then he can take down this last Archer Tower just with some Hog Gliders, or what are they called, or archers. So he has this pretty undercover now. So Mako's going to be going pretty well on this first stage. Now we're going to go see how is Raven doing. Raven only got 50%. What? What happened? Battle Machine came in. The P.E.K.K.A.s, they went into the base, but they just died. Oh man. Yeah, Raven, it's gonna be Mako moving on, so let's go see if Mako can 6-star this now. Mako is definitely having still a pretty difficult time against this, and he's going to be sending in his Hog Gliders, and look at how he puts them down, deployed to make sure he's getting down the Mega Tesla. Ooh, it looks like Mako is going to go ahead and move on to the next stage. He has well more than won this. And then I guess Q, let's go see, how did Gaffis already, I think Gaffis already did one versus Q Maxim. And then so we got Mako, yep. And then in addition, who else is already done? Singh and Amritish are both going against each other. I don't know if Mako even needs to finish this one up, but Deepak won versus him. Nice, nice. Really solid. So now who does that even leave for us to do? FJB versus Psychopath. And I think that's going to be everyone that we've done, except for we need Mahoris. Yeah. FJB versus Psychopath is going in now. Fab did not participate in the tournament because he just didn't want to. Didn't have time to, I think. FJB versus Psychopath coming up soon. We have a lot of big people. Now we're also going to put Alva versus Mahortines. FJB needs some more time before he's ready. Alright, awesome. Let's see, where are we at? That's a great question. So, see, let me do 4. Put FJB. And now let's go ahead and see. We got Alvaterio versus Mahortines, and Mahortines is using a pretty common base, except look at this. A ground expo in the middle instead of the usual air expo. It's going to make these baby dragons work a lot easier. And now we do have to keep in mind, we have to remember that there are not going to be any time fails here anymore. There are only going to be rematches. So if FJB does not win this, it'll be Psychopath. But if they both 6-star, it's going to be a rematch. And I think we're going to do the next. If they both get 6 stars, they have to rematch with only 2 max of each troop, which will make this a lot more difficult. Let's go ahead and see how is Psychopath doing against FJB. So Psychopath they're both taking some really nice time to think here, and this is a pretty difficult base. So let's go ahead and see. Psychopath is starting. He's only bringing in 1 cannon cart. You know that's, FJB. FJB is really good with baby dragons. So let's go ahead and see if he can take this out. I can't. I'm out soon. I go to my card, then I can't attack. Okay. Okay. Rematch with no heroes? Let me go see what they think of that. Maybe. I think creativity using the separate army camps is also pretty good. Let's go see where you're visiting Psychopath now. Nearly revealed his base to you guys. Not going to do that to him. Psychopath is moving through this quite strongly. I think he has... Oh, wait a second. He's lost 2 P.E.K.K.A.s already. Is he going to be able to get through this? He has 1 P.E.K.K.A still moving alive. He does have the Hog Gliders. He used the P.E.K.K.A ability, which I don't know if he really needed to. And he's going to be using... He needs to use these Hog Gliders as soon as possible to stun up both the Crusher and this Archer Tower. He does not want to lose this Battle Machine. He doesn't. Creative to end the stream? What you mean? Well, creative, it's gonna be the same exact thing. What did the stream end? 1 minute. It is a slow tournament. It'll be edited down into videos soon. I don't think the stream ended. FJB and Psychopath. This is the tournament messed up? 1 minute. This is FJB versus Psychopath. Now we're gonna go ahead and see how is Psychopath. So we just saw that Psychopath barely got through the first stage. So how is FJB doing now? It's over. One moment. No, it's still here. 90% sure, isn't it? Did it end? It's back? Okay. Killer. Just making sure it's back. So we are back here yet again, and we have FJB versus Psychopath, and he is going to be swagging what looks to be 3 baby dragons. Let's go ahead and see how is Psychopath doing against FJB. So far it looks like he's doing pretty good. He still has a bomber. He brought in some more hog gliders and a baby dragon. I don't know about this one. So I don't know if he's got this for sure yet. We got to give it time to see how he does. He finds a Tesla immediately. That's going to hurt so much. That's going to nearly take down the bomber. Oh man, looks like Alba may have lost this one. Let's go ahead and see. Alvo got 90% as he misclicked his cards. Yeah, I thought the stream was still there. So it looks like Psychopath is going to go ahead and get a 6-star, right? He still has a baby dragon yet to deploy, so he can take out a lot with that, but he needs to get down these zappies, so he needs to wait with his baby dragon till right about now. Really good. And he might actually run out of time here. Hold up. This isn't... Oh, no! He missed the zappies with the ability. That's it. He can't overcome this anymore. He missed the zappies with the ability, and that's going to be the end of it. Because his cannon cart, can it take it down? No, he can't take down everything in time. Oh, man. Look how close that was. All these buildings are so weak, too. He could have gotten that if he didn't accidentally mess up the ability. Ah. That's going to be a win for FJB. So we had 2 misclicks. Yeah, that's tough. He barely missed the zappies. That would have been it. So now... What's his name? FJB. FJB and Mahos. We got Red, Mafi. Alright, so we're on to the second to last stage. We're going to go ahead and start it off with Red Hunter versus Mafi. I think that's going to be the best start here. We only have a few people left here who are still in this. Deepak lost. Amritish won. Or did Amritish? I don't know if Amritish ever said anything. That was a really, really good one right there. I mean, he nearly lost it, but he was able to pull it back. And FJB is going to go ahead and win the match versus Psychopath. Red versus Mafia. Alright, there we go. We are down to like the bare minimum now. It's been like 3 hours. Oh man. Yeah, don't worry, Albert. We're still doing the other event. It's not going to be today, though, I don't think, because I got to go and eat at some point today. I woke up Oh man, what have I done? Okay, 1 second. I woke up and like immediately got onto the road, headed over here, and then yes, I haven't eaten anything, so I'm hoping to eat. Just ban cannon carts? That's true. Ban cannon carts and baby dragons. That would just be P.E.K.K.A then, and then that's still not really that fun because P.E.K.K.A is also kind of brainless. Cannon carts are possibly some of the hardest ones to use efficiently, especially if you can only use like 2 of them. So I really like my cannon carts. Red Hunter versus Mafi. Here it goes. Yeah, that's why I was late. I was at at someone else's house. No, Alpha, it's alright, man. You 3 hours. Hey, at least this stream is gonna stay up. I've had a few of these streams that I couldn't keep up, but I'm gonna have to. No one's gonna want to watch all this. That's how I felt after doing Itsu's tournament and like completely failing. But it's alright, it's practice, my friend. No walls. Wait, Mafia already used this base and it got absolutely torn to shreds by this guy with Electro Wizards. Now let's go see how Red Hunter's doing against Mafia. Red Hunter, oh, that was Red Hunter versus Mafia. Let's go see how Mafia's doing against Red Hunter, sorry. Okay, all cannon carts. But wait a second, he didn't get down the lava launcher, he's doing it now. And this is actually looking like a pretty solid approach. This no longer dependent on time, so he can kind of do both. And now we have to go ahead and see. How does he finish this bad boy off? He didn't get down the Archer Tower all the way, but that's not the end of the world. He still has his battle machine. Let's go ahead and go back to Red Hunter, see how he's doing. You enjoyed this? Pretty chill? I'm glad to hear. Well, that's how most of my streams are. Usually I'm going to be like attacking during a stream, but it's a special one this time. It looks like Red Hunter is only going to have 1 P.E.K.K.A surviving here. Alright, it's going to be pretty close, but he is going to get through. He does still have... I guess that's true. We could have everyone like just switch to anti-P.E.K.K.A stage 1. It's just... I don't know for sure, because even with cannon carts, you see that they aren't really a guarantee. If he was only had 2 cannon carts, he probably would not have taken this base down. And also you have to use 2 of every troop, or 2 of max of each troop, so it's still pretty difficult. Like you can only use like 2 cannon carts, 2 things of archers. Like it's not easy only using 2 of each troop. Like there aren't really even any strategies where you use 2 troops each. Maybe 2 giants, 2 wall breakers, and 2 what's it called? 2 like electrofire wizards with better background music. I do not know any better background music. I've been working on making some myself, that way to avoid any copyright issues, but that's gonna take me a minute to actually make it myself. I've only done like 3 of them so far. I need like 10. Yeah, I didn't do a video yesterday, unfortunately, but I do have one coming out later today. I'm gonna be working on a lot of them today. I've been incredibly busy, so it looks like Red Hunter is actually gonna fail against Mafi. Wait a second. That was not expected. Now, is Mafi going to get a win against Red Hunter? Okay, so Red Hunter's getting a pretty low percentage 5-star. So now, oh man, Mafi needs to just take a breath. And it looks like he's already nearly got it. But no, look at this. There is the giant cannon still alive. This cannon's getting hit by another cannon. Wait a second. I don't know if he can get this. He needs to take out the Builder Hall, and he is going to get down the Builder Hall, and I think it's on the edge of this, and he is going to actually win this just because of that. Oh, man. Oof. That was so close. Red Hunter nearly clutched that one back up again, but Mafi is going to clutch it up with using the cannon cart to take out the Builder Hall, and that's going to be a win for Mafi. Barely. Lucky guy. Yeah, that makes sense. Red Hunter's doing 2 things at once. All right, so now who do we have up next? We can do, I think, FJB versus. Who should we do? Who is still here? Maho versus Deepak. We're gonna do that one. And then. Oh, man, that's so unfortunate. Let's go ahead and see. We have El Gafis, FJB, Mako. Don't know that one. I'm just gonna go ahead and kick him out. Q Maxim is already gone, and Ritish already got it, I think. Whew. Let's go ahead and see if they're gonna go ahead and do it. Alright, let's go do, so yeah, sure, we can do the semifinal bracket. We got, who's left? FJB, Mafi, Mako is still here. We can just do Mako versus El Gafis. That's gonna be a little rough, to be honest. Mako versus El Gafis, but yeah, I got 1080p, baby. Let's go. I got it to work. I'm sorry, Gaffies. We're putting him against the former #1 player in the world. But there aren't that many players left to do. Alright, so it looks like El Gaffies might be at the dentist still. Okay. Never mind. El Gaffies is here. Whew. FJB, Mafi, Gaffies, Mako, Deepak, Mahio, FJB. Okay. So there aren't that many more people here. So Singh, let's go see if the other guy is still here. Mahoritines. Whew. Luckily we have 1080p for all the videos too. Waiting on anybody to show up, still gonna take a second, as one guy's just coming back from the dentist and the other guy is just offline, as it seems. So we are gonna let probably Deepak move through the next stage immediately, and then that's gonna leave how many people? Mafi is already down. These two are about to duel, and then we have FJB, and I think that'll just leave who is left? Deepak and Amritish versus I use a iPad to do everything. I just recently got it, so I can use it now, and it's pretty nice. We got a nice display all the way fixed here now too. We even have like water in the background above with the overlay that viewer Trigun made. So now everything looks a lot cleaner. Alright, El Gaffies versus Mako is ready to go. Here it goes, and we have Deepak versus what's his name? Deepak versus Mahoritines ready to go. Alright, Mako again is an incredibly strong player. He's up against El Gaffies, who as well is a pretty strong player, but it is definitely going to be a challenging matchup for El Gaffies here. I mean, Mako, even though he doesn't have a completely maxed army, is one of the better players like in this tournament. Let's go see someone asking why I kicked him. Let's go ahead and see Elgafiz versus Mako. Accidentally exited out of it. He's going to be using 3 carts and 3 baby dragons. We already know Mako's probably going to get a 6-star, but you never know then again. But alright, so look at these cart placements. They're pretty strong. He's putting them all in places where he can leave them in the cannon mode. That's going to get this down a lot quicker. Even though we aren't judging on time, it still shows that he's pretty solid with the carts. Like, these are all really, really good placements. He's going to be able to get down this archer tower as well. And there he goes, getting down this lowered archer tower. And then once he uses the baby dragon ability, he can splash out the lava launcher. That's going to be pretty strong too. He could maybe even reach... No, he can't reach that. I was going to say maybe he could reach the lava launcher from the archer tower here, but that wouldn't work. But he's going to go ahead, take out that huge compartment. That gets down a lot of value, and now he just needs to send in. He still hasn't even dropped down his battle machine. He should use it to tank. That would probably work best, but he still has to give it some time. Let's go ahead and let's go see how Mako's doing. He looks like he's going to get down that first stage. And let's go ahead and see if Mako is following up with him as well. You're tilted? Yeah, man, welcome to the club. A lot of people tilting. Oh, wait, look at this. Mako, he has to get down this ground expo, and he might not get it down. Hold up. Is Mako going to lose this? He needs to get down this ground expo as soon as possible, but it's at full health. There's no way. We were confident in Mako's ability, but he's not going to get down this part of the base. He doesn't even have the time to do it, does he? He messed up a card placement. Mako. No way. Mako, you are... Oh, man. Nothing in the corner. Unless he gets a buzzer beater, he is not going to be able to pull this off. He cannot reach any building with those carts, and that is going to be it. Mako has failed the first stage, and it looks like Elgafiz is going to win this part of the tournament. Now this tournament is up for anybody's grabs. Wow. That's wild. My Hilratane's got a time fail. Mako, that's crazy. So FJB is in a pretty good place now. One of the hardest competitors have just been eliminated by Elgafiz and his base. Now what? That's pretty crazy. Let's go ahead and see, how did Mako do that? What went wrong? I think he obviously did not get the expo the way he wanted to, but what exactly made that not happen? My favorite? I'm probably like... Mako is probably my favorite just because he is the one who taught me a lot of what I know. So I had to root for him. So this is kind of crazy for me to see him failing against not even a maxed base. Most of his base is not even maxed, but he just didn't pull it off. Maybe his battle machine didn't get the value he wanted it to. It looks like he may have not even taken it as seriously as he should. And look, he used the Archerist to take out the Mega Tesla. I don't know why he did that. That might have been what went wrong for him. If he took down that Expo, this would have been such an easy clear. But he just did not get it down the way he wanted to. So Deepak is going on as well. And I think that's everybody. Deepak has just won. And now Mako is out. FJB, Gafiz, Mafi, and Deepak are going to be moving on. I do not know if Amritish is even here. Wow. This base is easy? Yeah, it is an easy base. It's just, it's not a great base for cannon carts. So I think we're going to do FJB versus Mafi. This is the Alright, so now with probably the best player in the tournament being eliminated by Elgafiz, look, Mako got 90 on on El Ghafiz. El Ghafiz got a 6-star against him. That's crazy. Here it goes. Deepak versus El Ghafiz, and then it's going to be Mafi versus FJB. The tournament is nearly over. And let's go ahead and see the last finals. So let's go ahead and see Mafi versus El Ghafiz. He's using the same base that Mako failed on, so it's going to work pretty well. Now it's going to be FJB versus Mafi, and this is the one we're going to focus on. Deepak is a little under-leveled using Baby Dragons, whereas FJB and Mafi are pretty much maxed out. So now FJB has put up a challenge, and look, El Ghafiz is going in with P.E.K.K.A.s instead of the cannon carts like he did last time. Is he still going to take this base out now? We have to make sure that he is getting the bomber value that he needs, but look at this double cannon just sitting out in the middle of nowhere. He, I think, opens it up right now. Perfect. Opens up the double cannon. This base is incredibly old, and it looks like he is going to be able to take it out, but he is going to lose quite a bit here. He's going to lose a P.E.K.K.A. He's going to lose a bomber, and this isn't actually looking crazily strong. Now let's go ahead and see how is FJB doing up against Mafi. FJB is using a cannon cart in the mortar mode against a town hall when nothing would hit the cannon cart. FJB, what are you doing? You don't want a time fail here. There you go. Goodness gracious, man. Now you can use it in the cannon cart. Alright. Let's go ahead and see. He's going to go down and get the cannon. And then he can get the air expo, but he cannot get to the roaster because the mortar, or the lava launcher is going to defend against it. But he can get down the air expo. That's at least going to be kind of valuable. And now he just needs to finish taking down the rest of his base. We are nearly into the finals here. There are only 4 more people left to go. It's going to be FJB versus Mafi. And let's go see if he's going to be able to finish off this base the way he needs to. He gets in range of the air expo. He's going to take that down. He still has 4 baby dragons left to work with. We already know that FJB is one of the best players with baby dragons in the world. Uses the ability, takes out the lava launcher. Now it's going to make it so that his cannon cart can continue going through, except it is going to go to the giant cannon. That's going to be a little unfortunate. There it goes, almost getting in range of the giant cannon. Look how close it is to being in the range of it, but barely not in range. So let's go ahead and let's see if FJB is going to finish off all of this. And he's going to go get down the Tesla, and he has 3 baby dragons and the cannon cart alive. How is Mafi doing up against FJB? It is now not certain. And look at this. Mafi is bringing in hog gliders, 4 cannon carts and 2 hog gliders, and it looks like he's going to absolutely take down this base here, except no. Oh no, the cannon carts are in range. He needs to take down that Mega Tesla really fast. He loses another cannon cart, and this just went from looking like an absolute overkill to losing how many? 2 cannon carts due to simple mistakes. That is really, really unfortunate. A really cool attack, and now he's going into the second stage. Let's go ahead and see how El Ghafiz is doing. El Ghafiz versus Deepak Singh. Looks like he is gonna be not able to get a 6-star here, I don't think. Or actually, maybe he can. He does not have a bomber. That's gonna make it way harder. How is Deepak doing up against El Ghafiz? He's on the second stage with 4 baby dragons left to go. I do not. I think Deepak might win that one. Let's go ahead and keep going into FJB. And let's go see if he can take this one out. He is going to be going against the same second stage as what Ghafiz is going up against right now. And he's going to take out so much value just with those cannon carts alone. Going to get down the double cannon, going to get down the crusher, and going to get down this 2 more cannons. Okay, so this, and he finds the Teslas now that do absolutely nothing. He has 2 cannon carts, and they can outrange most everything on the base. He needs to switch it to the cannon mode right now. He does just in time, and now he can let this cannon cart go take out the Tesla. And now he can, oh no, no, no. Cannon cart goes in range of the cannon. It does take it down quickly enough, and he wastes the baby dragon ability on it, but it doesn't even matter. He still takes it down, and now we're going to go ahead and see how the rest of this go. Now, Mafi is up against the second stage of this here, and he's not really doing too great here. He's not going to be able to get the 6-star, I don't think. I mean, look at this. He only has the battlecopter left standing. He still has the cannon cart. I do not know if he's going to be able to get this 6-star here. So it's going to be, it seems like Deepak versus FJB, the match I don't think anybody was expecting here. And that's going to be what determines who wins the gold pass here. The Mafia is going to be losing his cannon cart there. That's going to be it. Unless some miracle happens, he's either going to run out of time or he's going to run out of steam here. The Barbarian from the guard post would kill his cannon cart before anything. So the final of this is going to be Deepak versus FJB. That is the grand final. Let's go one at a time. That way we can actually see both of their attacks. And look at that. Now, I don't even know if FJB needs this gold pass. But, I mean, he'll win it. FJB coming out of left field. And I think he gets it. It's still going to be pretty close. Deepak also came out of absolutely nowhere, getting a lot of 6-stars, and he doesn't even have a maxed base, and yet he is the number two player in this tournament. That is absolutely wild. Yeah, sure, Psychopath wants to come back. I suppose I'll let him in. Send it to me if he doesn't need it. Sure, how about that? I don't know if he's going to accept it or not. Deepak, one at a time. We have the gold pass ready to share. We just need to make sure that whoever wins it. So here it is going to be first. It looks like Deepak is going to go against FJB first. Psychopath is joining just in time to see the end. And here it is, Deepak versus FJB. I accidentally visited FJB. And let's go ahead and see how does he do against him. This is the last match out of the whole thing. We're doing one at a time. It probably doesn't matter. I think they might both get 6-stars here. So this is going to be quite interesting now. How does Deepak Singh go against FJB here? There's only one other person left to go. I don't think it's about to be the rest. Maybe he's going to go in with, look at this, 4 hog gliders and 2 cannon carts. Not 4 hog gliders, 8 hog gliders, 4 cannon. Wow, why am I messing up the numbers? 8 hog gliders, 2 cannon carts to take this out. And this is a really interesting strategy. I guess he can take out the Crusher, both of them pretty easily, and then the hog gliders might sweep through. Honestly, it isn't the worst idea. And that is gonna be it. So how does he finish off this base? He has the cannon carts moving in now. This is a really weird approach against the space. We did see one other person kind of try this, but he used 4 cannon carts, not 3. So is he gonna still be able to pull this off? There go both the Crushers, and he isn't going for the other. He's going, wait, what is he doing? He should not have placed the cannon cart there. He should have placed the cannon cart at the top so he could take down the other Crusher. The other cannon cart would have already taken down the Roaster. At this point, he is just wasting troops. Okay, that's going to be a really big mistake. He should not have put it there, and he can't even move his cannon carts forward. Now here come the hog gliders. He takes down a lot of value here. Looks like we're bugging out a little bit. And he loses a cannon cart to a giant bomb. And he loses a hog glider to a Mega Tesla shot. And it looks like he is going to be able to move through this first stage of the base, but not by much. He needs to get down this Mega Tesla before it does a shot. He does get it down, and he did kind of get through this first stage pretty strongly. He needs to get down this Tesla real fast, though, before it takes down his cannon cart, and he does. And now there's only 2 Hog Gliders and 2 cannon carts left alive. That is true. Oh, here's what they're gonna do. Psychopath versus Alvaterio. FJB has a completely maxed base, so he is gonna be dueling to see who gets the gold pass in that case. But it looks like FJB is possibly gonna win this if Deepak doesn't get through this. He only has 2 hogs left to work with, and this is a big loss on the first stage. But if they both get 6 stars, it will be a rematch. So let's go ahead and see, how does he take down the next stage? He can take down a lot of value here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Every single defense can be hit with a cannon cart. That's kind of a base flaw. But let's go ahead and see if how he takes advantage of that. We've seen a lot of people fail on this base today. So let's see. Who is going to win? Deepak is taking a lot of time here to think. He wants to make sure he's doing the best attack, and it may pay off. I mean, with only having to face FJB, if Deepak somehow wins this, going through some of the best players in the world, that's going to be absolutely insane. So let's go ahead and see if it works. He's taken all the time he possibly could. He's bringing in 2 cannon carts and 6 hog gliders. Man. Yeah, 2 carts alive in stage 1. I think he still has this unless FJB gets him with some dirty traps. We don't know where they are. I remember he has Teslas here somewhere, but he just needs to... He can't reach anything from that angle with the cannon cart. He's going to move forward. He doesn't find any traps, so he's going to be able to take down 2 air defenses and the cannon and the double cannon, and that's going to nearly all but secure this for him. I mean, he already has 4 hog gliders alive. They may have been able to take it out, except, wait, look at this. The guard post units are still alive. The guard post units will absolutely rip up some hogs, so I do not know if he actually has this. And he just lost his other cannon cart to the Tesla. That's going to make this way more difficult. So does he pull this off? He lost a cannon cart to the Tesla. He still has 4 hog gliders. And the battlecopter. He puts on the battlecopter now. And he's going to send in his cannon cart. I would not have put the battlecopter there. It's going to have to go through so much before it gets through the air defenses. And he still has 2 Teslas to worry about. No, I think only 1 Tesla to worry about. And now he's going to have to go through all the guard post units. And here come the hog gliders stunning up the air defenses. And he is losing hog gliders kind of quickly. He needs to get through this. I think he has it. He finds a bomb, but that's not going to matter. He needs to make sure his battlecopter stays alive. And look at this barbarian. Like I said, he finds another Tesla. And the barbarian is going to do a lot of work against these hog gliders. And we just, no, not right now. We lost the connection to the thing. We're going to go back onto it. I'll narrate it for you, I suppose. The Tesla takes out a hog glider. The guard post barbarian takes out another one. And now it's up to the battlecopter and the cannon cart. The Zappies are going to take out the battlecopter, and they take out the cannon cart. That is going to be a fail versus FJB. He looked so strong, and then he lost it. Oh, man. Oh, man. That trap, the Teslas killed him. The guard post units, like I told you, do so much damage against hog gliders. Oh, man. FJB needs to get a 167% 5-star to be able to pull this off, and here it goes. This is for the win of the entire tournament. He is going against a base that is so far burnt. This base is used so frequently in the top ladder. FJB certainly knows how to take it down. The Mega Tesla is only level 9. This looks like it's going to be all but secured for FJB unless he gets trapped or something along the range of that. Absolutely insane. He knows exactly where to put his cannon carts. Can he pull this off? This is the final hit of the tournament. Whoever does better here will win the pass, which is going to be the prize. And it's looking really solid. FJB has already gone against this base in the tournament today, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be all but secured. I mean, The base is really underleveled. It's really, really impressive that Deepak was able to get as far as he could, getting to number 2 in the tournament, going against some of the max players and taking them down pretty easily. And that is going to be it for him, though. Looks like FJB is moving through the space super solidly, and I just do not see FJB failing against this. He is just so experienced against this base in particular. I think it's all but secured. He finds a Tesla, but it doesn't even matter. He's going to quickly take that out. There's the other Tesla, but his cannon cart can reach it. And I'm pretty sure this is going to be it. He's still going through the base really strongly. He still has 4 cannon carts and a baby dragon. He can probably swag the baby dragon if he just puts it down onto the Mega Tesla, and he doesn't do that. Wouldn't have put it there. Would have taken out the Mega Tesla if I were you, FJB, but it's all right. You're still going to get through the base with 4 cannon carts left to use in the next stage, and that is almost it, secured for this tournament. Wow, really, really impressive. There it goes. That's going to be the final attack. Unless Deepak has some of the craziest traps you've ever seen, I do not see this being a fail in any way. This is just the second stage rotated. FJB is going in. He only is a 167% 5-star. There might be some Teslas over here. He finds a spring trap. Is he going to get hit? Is he going to win this? Is he going to find any push traps? He doesn't. He's going to take down the cannon now, and now the next cannon cart can go all the way forward. There might be Teslas there, though, and there aren't any. He's able to take down the crusher. He's able to take down the double cannon. Now he can take down both these cannons, and now he's found a mine, but I think that's going to be it for them. He still has 2 baby dragons to work with, and I think he's taken out the base. And there goes the first star. Uses the baby dragon ability to take out the entire builder hall. Now if he wants to save that cannon cart, he needs to use a baby dragon. He decides not to, and that is going to be it. There is the win here. It is completely secured. Good game to Deepak. Gave it a really good fight. He did super well, winning against some really, really strong players, but that is going to be it. Congrats to FJB winning the match. And that means that FJB has now won the gold pass as the prize. He can choose to give it away if he wants to. I think he might give it away to Psychopath. It is his to deal with, and he's going to secure the 6-star against the last match. That is going to be it for the tournament. Good job to FJB. Also great job to Deepak Singh, doing so well to get this far. I'm a good commentator. Thank you so much. I'm glad to hear. Sir Binary is here. The tournament's over. I'm sorry. So let's go ahead and see. I do have all that, and let's go ahead, and I think that's it for the tournament. We have done every single one. Deepak was second place, but FJB came in to sweep it out from everybody, and that is going to be the win for him. Great job to FJB. Great job to Deepak. Really glad we could get this all going. Alright, well, with that out of the way, I'm going to go ahead and end the stream for now because I'm going to start working on some videos for you guys that I haven't uploaded one in a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and get that out to you guys. But I'm glad you guys enjoyed. This will remain up on YouTube, and it's going to be quite boring to watch a little bit of it, but you can skip ahead. I might make an edited version of the entire tournament just so it's only the attacks if you guys would like to see that. But I'm going to go ahead and end the stream. That way I can go ahead and work on the video for you guys. So, thank you guys for coming. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll get some more content out to you guys soon. And with that out of the way, I'll be ending it here in a second so it isn't too latency and you can hear me say bye to you, but that's it.